Welcome back, everyone, to another wonderful episode of SteamWorld Forge. This is episode 24. For those of us who are just now tuning in, which is yes. Sorry, because I just wrote the recap for 24, so my brain was stuck. Okay, we're good at this. Let's see here. Big announcements. If you missed it last week, I still forgot to make a thing to pop up in the chat, but we do have a published writer among us, our own very own Michael Nelson. Published his book on Amazon called Remembrance. You can find it, and it's free with a Kindle Unlimited subscription. So go ahead and give it a read. Tell us what you think. But only good things. If they're bad things,
tell
we
us
don't
what
want
you
to hear
think
it.
in chat. No matter what, I'm fine with criticism.
Yeah,
but
just don't put it on Amazon.
Think in the reviews on Amazon only if it's really good. Oh shit!
Damn.
You know, I should probably put that link in the YouTube descriptions, but I haven't been doing the YouTube subscriptions.
We have a YouTube?
Yeah, it's youtube.com/Dicey Dilemmas.
Wow.
Just like our Twitch name.
We put all of our episodes up on YouTube?
All of our episodes.
Yeah.
Every single one. Even the one shot we did. Yeah.
Holy moly.
We still haven't put those other videos that we did. The Shamrock Shakedown. Yeah, you can watch the crew get up to some shenanigans and save the Lucky Charms.
Spoilers, they were magically delicious.
All right. Yeah. I think that's it. For any announcements that I have. Yeah. So, I think without further ado, we'll jump into tonight's live reading of Republic Rebroadcast. Is that how it goes?
No, there's like a
Mighty
record
Mouse.
scratch. Like,
it's a channel tuning sound. Funnily enough, I think I discovered that same sound bite being used in the Bumblebee movie. In the Bumblebee movie. Yeah. Or or was it? What or something? Or it was like, I don't know. It was something. It had to do with a car. It was some movie, and it had to do with a car. That's what I remember. But I was like, oh,
how
shit.
did you get Bumblebee movie from that?
Bumblebee.
It could have been the Fast and the Furious. But
like you mean Transformers?
Transformers. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
that's what
I thought you meant. Like the B movie, like
No.
kids animated movie.
Actually, I remember what it was. It was season 2 of The Boys. While they were in the car, they switched the radio station, and it makes that same exact soundbite that I've been using for like the last 6 months. I was like, holy shit. What a coincidence. I mean, I made that soundbite. Don't sue me. Shit. We're going to edit this out.
Their Foley guy must be the same one that we use.
Yeah. Sitting there with a bead and a balloon shaking it around, obviously. All right, so yeah, back on track. Here we go. Welcome back, listeners, to another episode of Republic Rebroadcast. I'm your host, as always, Martin Gable. Let's kick this week's episode off with last week in SteamWorld Forge. The Breakfast Club ventured deeper into the eerie living ship known as the Nautiloid, and quickly found themselves having to deal with a laundry list of bad memories being openly aired out. Harrow took this personally and attempted to shoot her way out of the situation before Gary and Levi could intervene, with the latter taking a shot in the thigh while Gary wrestled his newfound play toy to the ground, demanding naughty images. In protest, the terrestrial floating jellyfish attempted to ink its way out of that situation, but nothing could get between Gary and his urges. After the group finally managed to talk Harrow down, the party decided to steal a brief respite and cool off, although Gary found himself being bothered by a new-found friend, but only one that he could hear. After a brief conversation, the two seemed to have come to some form of agreement. The rest of the party, now roused and in fighting shape once more, ventured deeper into the cavernous depths of the illithid vessel. Here they discovered the so-called heartbeat, which was nothing more than a baby nautiloid feasting on the remains of the denizens of the ship, now nothing more than withered husks sucked dry. Lance sprung to action, doing his best to dodge the remaining defenses of the living ship, and with Gary's help, managed to destroy the last remaining portion of the ship, much to Gary's chagrin. With their goal now fulfilled, they made their way back to the waiting spiders to deliver the good news and get some much-needed shut-eye, especially in Bill's case. Over the next few days, the troop traveled with the Arachnean denizens before finally making it to Razgrun. Here, they watched on in horrified wonder as the Atevakan took place. Now with the obstacles in the group's path cleared, and Drazik's services no longer needed, him and Skitters set off leading the party towards the distant city of Stalek. Here the group hopes to find safe passage to Barodin, and finally put the madness of the Underbarrow behind them. But first, they must travel the lightless expanses of tunnels ahead, full of mischievous kobolds, and cross the dangerous expanse known as the Glowing Grove. Speaking of kobolds, who are these mischievous scamps setting traps? And who is their mysterious chieftain, really? Will the party ever see the light of day again? Stay tuned to find out. Until next time, this is Martin Gable signing off. Good night. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Dagan, is that your version of the Dandy Cam?
All right, so for the last portion of this, I believe, Mike, did you get to witness the Atevakan?
I did not.
Okay, so let me go back up a little bit here. And find out where I wrote this down. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know where I wrote it down. Anyways, so Dresik had took you up and around onto the edge of this cavern. It kind of opened up into this dome-like expanse underneath. And sprawling out across it are these various pools of cayenne, slightly bubbling and effervescent liquid that seem to reside in these small little pits that kind of spatter the surrounding landscape. After the elderly and those who had been anointed to take place in this endeavor set about slowly making their way in to the interior of this chamber, where they all, in unison, seem to turn and smile towards the onlookers as the spiders filled onto the sides of the cavern, kind of spilling up into the sides and around, kind of into this antechamber or amphitheater-like uh, room. And you watched as they all produced ceremonial daggers, and with a quick flash of light, each one of them slit their wrists, again, eerily almost in unison, as the blood sprayed out in crimson, thin tendrils. You watched as the ground seemed to writhe up, twisting, reaching for the wounds as the individuals slumped back with smiles on their face before going limp. Almost as if the moss or fungus that resided kind of spilling in and filling the areas between these pools seemed to kind of catch and hold each one of these individuals, of which there were about 50. Drazik, kind of seeing your guys's kind of repulsion at some of this taking place, kind of man, where is my notes? Can't hold on. I gotta find this. This is pissing me off because I don't know where. Let's see. Ah, here we go. So, you watch as the mossy tendrils climb and grow, reaching out in a gentle caress, drinking. One by one, they nod off, blissful slumber taking, all with a smile on their face. There's something menacing and surreal about this experience. A calm finality. Drazik, noting your disgust, looks over at you. Life is messy, chaotic. What wouldn't you give to go out on your last term? Go out on your own terms, knowing your last act did to put past all your misdeeds and mistakes. You guys had a conversation with him, kind of asking about it. To which he responded, like what the relationship was here was. They say that the lichen keeps them alive long enough for the hatchlings to emerge. And the properties of the water will nourish and incubate the hatchlings until they're ready. A symbiosis of sorts. One body to feed many. Some say that the lichen is alive. And in return it allows you to see all of your best memories. Relive them. To us mere moments. But to those, a whole nother lifetime. And even others say that it is just blissful slumber into darkness and peace. You guys then departed after Castanera came and kind of gruffly bid Drazik farewell.
Can I, while this is happening, just ask Venom if these are friends of his?
Venom?
Torgoth?
Hey, that's actually a real good one. That's cool. Didn't think of it like that, but that's awesome. Who are you speaking of?
Like, I don't know, the lichen or the demon or whatever the fuck is eating those people's souls right now.
Life is a mystery, isn't it? Goes quiet.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
You guys departed, leaving, with Castanera saying her goodbye as best she could. I believe you spent the next day traveling, and as you came out into the cavern, Levi and Lance unfortunately set off a trap and had a bunch of rocks fall. Everyone died.
Okay.
Yeah. After a very tense standoff, you guys eventually kind of came to terms and some sort of an agreement, and began to
With the
bargain
rocks?
and trade with a group of kobolds who was holed
Oh.
up just in the cavern beyond.
Well, I'm proud of you guys. You just murder kobolds immediately.
These one didn't have wings,
Well-
not dragons.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got new armor, which is a godsend. So
Yeah. So
and I got some discount bullets.
yeah. So 4 walloping bullets, a duster with integrated splint armor, and like a chain and splint leather like skirt waistcoat sort of deal. A magic mushroom for Gary.
Yeah.
A
is it actually a magic mushroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, a hallucinogenic mushroom, supposedly. And yeah, you got a broken horn. He blew it, nothing happened. He traded it for a bronze piece, which Lance recognized as a horn of silent alarm. And I believe you guys also got 2 mushrooms off a cavern wall that you managed to delicately pick that were healing mushrooms.
Ooh.
Also,
were those the
kobolds
mushrooms
are
Gary got?
fantastic.
Yeah,
Or-
in the course of these discussions, you learned that these 4 kobolds, their name are Zin, Zed, Strick, and Skag. Unfortunately, there was a 5th called Gaga, but was eaten by their chieftain after they bade Big Bad Bad. Whatever that means. And Zydag got very mad. So now they're out looking for worms to bring and shinies to bring back to Zydag.
Seems normal.
Yeah.
Also, pretty sure it's a big dragon.
I believe Harrow's
I think
Last-
everyone else.
last
figured that
question
one out.
was, what exactly is your boss? Is
But didn't she ask if it breathes fire, and they said no?
Not all dragons breathe fire.
If it had.
I'm new to the game.
wings-
Gotcha.
so
I asked where the boss was because we wanted to avoid him because he was mad.
you asked many questions.
Yeah. You said that the chief was mad. And we don't want to get eaten by chief. We just want to go home. And we gave you shinies to give to the chief, so we'd just like to leave him be.
Don't go that way. kind of points off like a little to your left. You can see like in this chamber there are a few kind of like offshoots and tunnels that kind of this is a somewhat of a central chamber. Now that you guys are kind of all gathered around in here,
I'm gonna take my torch and just very mystically with my hands thaumaturgy it to change the flames colors, kind of like cycling through the rainbow. Like, so if we were to like run into your boss, I want to like have something that I can give him as like an offering. Like what color is he, so I can make the flames the same color as him?
Make a persuasion check.
And didn't Levi like lead Bill away?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yeah, because he knew it was like happening, and he was like, "Nope."
That's a 22.
22. Chief, big. No, wait, no, that one. Kind of points when your color, your torch kind of changes color. It's kind of like a greenish color. It's like a greenish blue, and like kind of as it's transitioning, kind of hard to tell.
Ooh, perfect. That's really pretty.
Like 5 us.
That's really not that big at all.
You see, like, kind of scrunch up there, like they're thinking real hard about it. Yeah, might not be so good at math.
So you guys did like a bad. What would how many of you guys would he eat if you did like a bad? Like all of you, or just like one at a time because he gets full afterwards?
I mean, he might have eaten us, but we run.
KK.
Yep. Are you sure you don't want to come with us to the surface?
No, we had to go find worms.
Does he
But
like
what-
worms, or is this just like a thing for you guys?
He liked worms. They all kind of like converse. He liked worms. They seem pretty confident.
I
And
strangely really don't
not-
want anything bad
not
happen to them.
very confident. It's like confidently unconfident.
It's the only kind of confidence that can come with a great deal of stupidity.
Yes. You see big worms? Like that. And kind of points towards like the tunnel that you guys had kind of come into, and it's, fairly sizable.
Oh, okay. New definition for worms then, I guess.
You were doing so well, Drazik.
Modify memory. Jazik, we don't have to like go the way that they're telling us to avoid, do we?
We might, and Skitters kind of like pokes him and points the other way. Right. No, we're going that way.
All right. And have you seen any big worms that you could direct him to?
Not in about 4 months. You might be a couple months early there, boys.
And like, just hypothetically
Who you
speaking,
call it boy? We men. And kind of, puff out their chests and kind of stamp their spears on the ground. They hold up their hands. No, 1 second. Obi's not on.
I like that the dogs are just swarming in the background. And McKinney just looks so happy.
All right. Sorry about
They're gonna get eaten.
Well, if you head off back the way we came, follow your way across those pools, stay away from. Venture back out a little ways. Make a lot of noise. They'll come. We make
Maybe.
bunch noise.
But maybe make the noise as you're leading back to the chief, so the
Pulls out.
worm knows where to go, so the chief can eat it. Because you wouldn't want the chief to have to travel a very long way to eat dinner.
We bring dinner to Chief.
Yeah, so just make a bunch of noise as you go to the chief.
You smart. Yeah, that's what we do.
Just send them to their death.
They got any jewelry that they're wearing is like little bits of rock or like polished stone. There's one of them has like a tooth hollowed out that's like around a string on his neck. Okay.
Are you gonna locate
you want?
Alfred?
I make trade. What you have? It is very cool. Worth many shinies.
I'll pull out 3 ball bearings. 3 shinies.
Not shiny enough.
How about a boomerang?
Make a persuasion check.
3.
Boomerang and 1 shiny.
It's a deal.
The yellow shiny though. Not that.
What? What's the yellow shiny?
Holds up a gold.
No deal.
Your loss. Kind of smugly makes a show of tucking it back beneath his torn, ragged tunic.
I think I must be sitting there spinning my boomerang.
Okay, fine, gift. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we have much work to do. Okay, bye. Collect. Don't go down that tunnel. Remember, be careful.
Thank you for all your help.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
9.
9. So you were here before, where Lance did ask, where are your other traps? And they said, down that tunnel. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
So you're pretty confident that he's telling the truth. Kind of hard to read. They're kind of ADD and all over the place. But you're pretty confident that they're not lying.
So after they leave, I'm just gonna look at the rest of you and be like, they're definitely gonna get eaten if we don't do something, right?
Well,
I didn't really sign up for chasing down worms and helping kobolds. Nor did I sign up to go venturing off to potentially what I surmise to be a dragon's den.
you can't say that word.
I'm still with Levi.
You're not that far away.
Whatever
Did I
you
literally
do.
hear what he said?
Make a perception check.
Oh shit! What's
He
my
wasn't.
perception?
He forgot. He wasn't being quiet.
10.
Levi does a very good job of quickly grabbing you by the shoulder and spinning you around and hey, Bill, look at that, and you miss it. You don't
Oh!
hear it.
The policeman put his hands on me. That is quite an interesting wall. I agree.
Yeah, you see these yeah. You see these rock formations, right?
Yes, much history, I imagined.
Yeah.
Gary, I tried to get them to come up to the surface. I don't think they wanted to.
Of course not. This is their home. But they're also slaves.
Yeah, I mean, unless you think you can go and persuade them that there's more shinies up on the surface.
I wasn't gonna try to persuade them that there's more shinies on the surface. I was gonna persuade us that there's more shinies with the D word.
But I don't really think we have the time nor
Mike,
the resources
go ahead.
for that.
Will you go ahead and roll me a d6, please?
2.
So evens. The Drazik turns in your direction. You mean the dragon?
Listen here! I heard slaves and I heard dragons. We must kill and slay this dragon. Dragon, do you hear me? Come out and face your reckoning.
This one's on you, Drizzle.
Drazik. Really, what is it with you surface dwellers? Just completely unable to remember a person's name.
That was intentional, I think, because you can't say the word at all.
Right.
Ever.
Do you
Did it.
hear me? Come forth and be
Don't-
slain.
That's what happens when you even think of the word.
How do you deal with this?
We
How have
don't
you
say
not-
the word. It's really not that hard.
Where
I mean,
are you winged bastard?
The rest of us are just completely ignoring him. Bill's just
and
screaming
just
in the
like
cavern.
stomping around the cavern, sword out, just yelling at the top of his lungs. You just hear it echoing off like down the caverns, and then comes back.
We're like parents with really shitty children out at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Odessa, come here! Help me find this dragon, this winged beast, this destroyer.
There's no destroyer at all.
What?
There's no destroyer. It's fine.
There's no dragon?
No dragon.
Drazik.
And if there was a dragon, I would kick its ass. Okay. Just as you know, make sure you know I know that you know.
Is that like his thing? Because your name's Bill. He just doesn't remember anyone's name.
No,
Ever.
he thinks...
I am Bill, Order of the Pyre, destroyer of evil.
How infuriating.
He's just really old. Don't take it personally.
I mean, we don't know for sure that he's not actually really good at killing dragons.
Do you want to put that to the test?
I mean, there are like, 4 innocent kobolds that seem pretty nice that are about to get eaten.
They also did try and murder us. Through traps.
Yeah, it was like an accident. Trying to murder like worms and stuff.
So, despite the outcome, I really just want to circle back to this real quick. They're in trouble. So they leave to go do something good. And your guys' solution was to take this big fucking monstrosity back to your boss as if that's going to be okay. It's great. I love it.
But Kyle...
It's so chaotic.
Wait, Kyle, my reasoning was this. They have no chance against that worm. Maybe the worm has a chance against the dragon. Hopefully they run away. So maybe they survive. And maybe worm and dragon fights it out. Everybody wins.
Epic. Purple
How
worm
far away are the kobolds at this point?
Okay.
I'd say it's been a few minutes. So they're, they packed up their stuff and trundled off pretty quickly. It looked like they were already kind of like getting ready to go when they heard you guys stomping down the corridor.
Does it seem
Levi
like they're
would not be on
probably
board with this.
too far away for me to catch?
No. You can see actually there's like a bedroll and some pots and pans that they seem to have forgotten.
They're not.
Yeah.
So
They
we
could've
don't know that
made
this is
noise
for
with it.
sure like a dragon. It could just be like a crocodile or something. And
Okay,
they're pretty
but
stupid. What
do
if
you know...
we present
No.
ourselves as like an offering from them?
So, one, we have a guide and his loyal companion that is not on board with this, that will
Skitter's
probably walk
spouse.
away. Yeah,
Yeah, but if we get the kobolds
Princess
help, it could be
Spider.
like 11-on-1.
but what if he walks away because he doesn't want to deal with that fiend, and then we lose our way out to the surface?
I don't particularly wish to tangle with a dragon if I have any say in it.
And
Is
that's...
there any...
I get that you want to risk your life, but maybe not those of...
What if we just like let them chill here?
Then that's wasting their time. What if we die and don't come back?
Well, yeah, but give
They're
us like
going out
I
of
don't
their
know.
way for us.
Yeah, and
And we
we
don't
just
know how long
saved
we've
them from a
been here.
mind flayer ship.
Can I do a stealth check to see if I can wander off towards where the kobolds went?
Go ahead. Oh, God.
0. Never-
You watch Bill, like, very sneakily clink,
Scooby-Doo sneaking.
clunk, scrapes across the wall, tumbles over some rocks, picks himself up,
We must help them.
and then
Dicey.
kind of, darts around the wall. You're ting, 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 ting.
Wait, see? I knew Obi would be on my side. I knew it. See? Fucking knew it. But
I mean,
There's
guys,
rumors.
I don't. Is this really what we want to do?
Hey, that was like
Like-
Jack Nicholson.
we know for sure what it is because there have been rumors and legends about it. And how many times do we say, hey, we're going to go check out this thing, we're not going to do anything, and then proceed to do exactly the thing we said we weren't going to do?
I mean,
Every
you can
single time, to be fair.
take
Exactly.
some solace in the fact that it's most likely not the Cinder King. I don't think he's this far up.
It's also green.
There you go. From the mouths of kobolds.
I've got like
Not the Inferno Death himself.
almost 200 gold. How much do you think 4 kobolds are worth? Maybe we could just like go buy their freedom.
Don't see us getting out.
I'm not sure I've ever met. Well, I haven't met a dragon, but I haven't heard them ever to be reasonable.
I mean, they're reasonable to the kobolds, right?
At this point, Harrow's just like head
No
in
dragon
hands.
is reasonable. They all must die.
What about like the metal ones that are supposed to be like good or whatever? Even them?
I've never met a good dragon.
Good point. I got you. Makes sense.
But we don't know how long we've been down here.
They take your shinies. Yeah, checks out. Checks out. Sorry.
I mean, I won't do anything if you guys don't want to.
I think I think it got lost because it didn't come out. But when you said like when Drazik said make a lot of noise, pulled out like a long cylindrical tube of kind of gray color. Dynamite.
Wait, we're supposed to make a lot of noise?
No. When Drazik suggested that they go out and you know a little ways away and make a bunch of noise.
Oh, okay. Oh God. He gave a stick of dragon to 4 kobolds, yeah. Alright, well I guess I've been outvoted.
There's an exchange between Skitters and Drazik. Fine. I defer to your judgment. He seems rather perturbed.
Wait, Skitters wants to fight the dragon? Or, I mean, bargain with the dragon?
She kind of like waves her leg and kind of like barks something out. Harrow, you get the meaning. Not fight, but help.
We must help anyone who is
Help.
enslaved.
Help who?
Kind of
The
motions
kobolds.
around and points back the other way. Not really sure that I want to fight a worm either.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm in agreement.
Yeah, it's like 5 kobolds big.
And you trust them in their judgment? They just went down there with a giant stick of dynamite.
Kobolds are incredibly stupid.
I find them to be highly intelligent.
This guy. I mean, maybe
I'm
we
also
can just
fine
like
with the risk.
sneak in there, all stealthy, check it out, see what we're dealing with. Like dragons don't like traps. It's not like we're gonna go trigger another rockfall or something.
Yeah, but... And they... Yeah.
Are there more kobolds than just those 4? Yeah, exactly. So there's no more kobolds.
That we know of.
I feel like we don't have enough information to say one way or the other.
On who's to say that if there are more kobolds, they'd be as agreeable?
Every kobold that I've ever met has been pretty agreeable. And I think you owe it to their species to do something to try to help them out.
I don't think you know about that.
I thought
What
you
has a
told us about
kobold
that.
ever done
I
for
never
me?
did.
I thought
Never
Lance did. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know about that.
Yeah, he just kidnapped some old guy without saying anything. Why?
But I don't know if we told you about the murdered in cold blood.
Cold blood.
Cold.
Cold bold.
Bald. Cold bald.
Kobold.
Murdered in cold bald.
Did we get any indication from the kobolds about how far away?
No, they were fairly guarded with the information. Like, you could tell that they were, you know, kind of unsure of how much to answer. Especially when kind of being prodded with questions, you know.
So, Dragon Chow?
Dragon Chow.
Dresik just kind of holds up a finger. But there's one very fine point I think we're missing here. If we just go traipsing off down that tunnel, we have no idea what we're going to encounter. So why
Precisely.
would we... I mean, if we were going to go down this endeavor, shouldn't we have our friends accompany us? I'm sorry, this
What?
plan has changed like 12 times. It's very hard to keep up.
Also- Who's to say they wouldn't fight against us if we're trying to kill their boss?
So we're going to go down there to bargain with the dragon to buy slaves.
Yes. But then we'll set them free. No, they're slaves.
Same thing.
They're not
Skitter's
pets.
kind of like, and Dresik look at each other. We're not hearing a difference.
It's semantics, really. Bill, go grab the kobolds before they blow themselves up. Bring them back.
Running down the tunnel.
Okay.
How did...
Zin, Zed, Strick, or Skag? Gaga got eaten.
Gaga got eaten.
Who are you thinking of? Okay. Okay.
How did we go from no, we're not doing this to yes, we are?
Because
Jitters?
Yeah.
Was it Skitter's fault?
Skitters is a good guy. And good guys like to defeat bad guys and save other good guys. And so far, the kobolds seem like good guys. And if we want to be good guys, we've got to save them.
So is my armor clanking down this tunnel? Can you like
Yep.
hear just like clank, clank, clank?
Yeah. I mean, are you moving stealthily, or
Oh, can I roll for stealth?
you may certainly try? Sure. How fast are you moving though?
I'm pretty fat. Normal speed because no, I'm doing like a old man, high, legs in the air, really high up, kind of running towards them, kind of like a Monty Python-esque.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
All right. Go ahead. So that's a fairly difficult maneuver to pull off, especially in splint armor. So go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I rolled an 8.
An 8. Okay. You trying your best, but you are making a ton of noise. You can hear the plates grinding. They're rusty. This like suit of armor, or like this armament, is not very well taken care of. It is rusty. It looks like it has been recently scavenged. We'll put it that way. And it's about what you would expect. So despite your best attempts, it is just like squeaking and rubbing and shrieking as the plates kind of come in contact and clang off of one another as you go high kicking down the hall.
It was probably.
Yeah. Probably would be good. Go ahead and make a survival check. Okay.
16.
16. Okay. You do manage to pick up the kobold's trail. They are not particularly doing a very good job of covering the tracks. It doesn't seem like they care too much. So you are able to pick up the footprints that are kind of crossing over yours that you had recently just left. And you do manage to pick your way through the various like tunnels and branches as they're kind of, now that it's been a few minutes, while you guys have been discussing that they've made their way off, move surprisingly fast for little guys. And it's,
Motherfucker.
not it's not easy to kind of pick your way through. It is, kind of having to move around like outcroppings of rocks and without the light, to kind of find your way. It is a little bit difficult. but you do manage to pick up their trail at least, and you continue off. You do hear Lance kind of sprinting down. You hear the padding footfalls of Lance or Migosh sprinting down the halls behind you.
I stop and look to see what those sounds are, because I obviously don't know it's him right at this point.
It's interesting because like you hear those sounds, and there's just this moment where you feel like this cold breeze, this distant wind kind of pass through, and you don't hear like you hear his footsteps. There's almost this crunch of ice beneath. You're just kind of staring back up the tunnel. You just see this white washed expanse kind of stretching out, and watch as Migosh comes running around the bend towards you. And then
Gosh,
you kind of you go to call out, and your vision kind of swims and clears, and you see Lance running towards you.
Migosh, are you okay? It's cold.
Do I feel anything?
No, it's the same humid warmth.
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't think it's that cold, but I mean, you do you, dude.
I know I have thin skin, but fuck, it's freezing.
You get tetanus. How fucked up is that armor?
But you do manage to kind of like shake off, and it's just like that momentary glimpse of the dream that you had the other day, like that those recurring just memory keeps pushing to the surface, and you don't like why, you don't remember the context, you don't like remember what happened or what came after, but it keeps forcing its way, bubbling up to the surface, and kind of shake it off, and you see Lance very clearly standing.
Gosh, you're okay, right? We're good?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's up with you? Why are you cold?
I don't feel much of a chill. I don't know what. We must go find those 3 or 4 little guys.
Yeah. Let's go grab him. Can't be too far. Slow shit.
I'll follow your lead.
Alright.
I'll pick up the pace and start like jogging.
So, with Bill's guidance, you guys do manage to eventually catch up to them. They all kind of stop and turn around, kind of like waiting. Spears at the ready, is you see that they're like a little. There's a little bit of trepidation as you guys kind of approach, especially rather quick.
Hey guys, it's me. Remember, we just talked.
Yeah, why you come back?
Cause we talked it over. Fuck that worm. We're gonna go with you. Give your boss lots of Chinese. You guys be good. Don't hunt no worm. Big as fuck. Probably die.
We kill worm. We men.
I know, big men. Fuck
Yeah.
man, I couldn't kill
Big
that worm.
men.
Look at the size of me. Fucking huge.
They kind of stand proud. Make a persuasion check.
I think this is gonna happen.
3. No. You go Z-side deck. We go get worm. Okay, bye.
Wait.
Turn.
That's fine. Where's Zydek?
That's right. You go down. One gets smacked. No, you don't say. Shh. Why you find Zydek?
Just want to
What
get
you
money,
want.
so when you come back, he doesn't eat you.
You give us Chinese. We give to Zydek for you.
Alright, come with us. We'll give you shinies before Zydak. And you give it to him.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh, that advantage. Alright. That's a 19.
Kind of. Okay, you wait. We talk.
Alright, cool.
Huddle up.
I turned my back.
Okay. We talk.
Alright.
We take you to Zyday. You give him shinies. We heroes.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Right before you go into his house, I'll give you the shinies, give it to him, and then you're actual heroes.
Yeah. But what? And then one of the other. But what about Worm? I'm
Yeah.
hungry.
Wait, you're hungry? Or Zydak hungry?
Now I'm hungry. I don't
Alright.
eat.
I
3
got some
days.
food. Alright, come here.
You have Worm?
No, something
We
better.
asked you. You said no.
No, something better.
What better than Worm?
Give him the rations for now. And then let him know.
Oh, I got a lot better stuff. I gotta cook it.
Not Worm. But okay.
Oh. Find some worms. I'll definitely give it to you.
Just like smacking loudly, and then they kind of like start fighting for it, and just the whole ration bar is gone, like just torn to pieces, crumbs all over the place as they kind of like fight over it. A couple of them get backhanded and smacked. Now I'm boss now. Gaga God. Yeah, breaks it off.
Alright, calm down. There's one more. You guys can have it. One for boss guy. And then
The other one
you guys
grabs
split
it.
one.
Ha! I get whole bar. Another brawl breaks out.
Oh yeah, that's good enough. Let's go.
All right, they eventually kind of break it up. There's just more ration on the ground than they actually managed to get over their fighting. But they turn around and they follow you and Bill.
Ralph's gonna swoop over there and start snacking on the ration.
Hey, that's mine! And Zed runs back. Like slap fight with the monkey, trying to get all the rations.
Ralph, signature move, throws boot and flies away. Like, not bad.
Yeah. Not very civilized.
Sorry. That'll be Gary's problem in a minute.
So, after another 5 or 10 minutes, you manage to corral them back towards the chamber. Where you guys had come from, through which they had left. We're once again reunited.
Guys, you remember?
Now we change our mind. You give us shiny, we take you to Zydak.
Yeah. We're gonna go to Zydak. I'm gonna give you the shinies. And you'll be free. Or at least not eaten.
Many shiny, Zydak. Happy.
Yeah, Gary here said lots of shinies.
Yeah, no eat.
Yeah, exactly. And if we find the worm, even better.
Oh, we go get worm.
No. First Zydak.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's gonna want his shinies first.
But I want worm.
You just had some rations. Calm down, bro.
Are they back with us now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're all back together.
Okay. We'll do our best to get like some worms along the way. But we have to go see Zydek first.
Okay, we make lots of noise on way. Just hold the second time.
Ralph flies up and tries to take the
Like, I got nothing. I cast Hold Breath.
What were you doing, Lance?
I said Ralph flies up behind him and tries to blow up the flame that he lit.
All right.
No, don't use that. That explodes. You have to
Makes
you
noise.
have to set it down and light it and then run away. Makes big boom.
I
Cause
hold
many
it.
ouchies.
Makes big noise. Worm come to me.
That's not how that works. I'll tell you what, why don't I hold on to that and I'll give you a couple shinies to hold on to instead.
Make a persuasion check.
12.
So,
2. Fine. You know fun. He hands it out towards you, Gary.
I will take it. I will pull the fuse out of the dynamite.
All right.
I'll stick them in my bag and I'll give him a bunch of ball bearings.
Kind of
So I have a question for you.
hands it off to
Like-
Skag. Turns around, goes around the corner, and you hear just pours them out all over. Just on the other side of the rubble where the tunnel. Then they all start laughing. That gets someone good.
They're not wrong. So stay on track. Eyes up. Focus on me. Do you want to stay? Oh nope. Over here. Over here.
Yeah. I'm listening. What?
All right. Yeah. Do you want to stay here with your boss, or like, what if we gave him some shinies so that you could come with us instead?
Hey! Focus.
And we can go find a bunch of shinies together.
Make a persuasion check with either both of you can roll or well, one of you roll with advantage.
Oh, give it advantage then.
Oh, natural 1 and a 10, so 13.
But this home.
But we won't eat you. We don't even like the taste of kobolds.
Surface have worms.
Yeah, lots of them.
yeah.
Yes, the surface has lots of worms.
Surface dark.
Some parts.
It
Half
can
the
be.
time.
What do you mean?
There's lots of caves, first of all. So that's nice because they're always dark. And then like half the time it's dark. Half the time it's a little light.
No light.
Where you
That's
going?
okay. You don't have to go out in the light. You can only go out in the dark. You sleep during the light. You don't even notice it.
But I don't notice light already. We have light. No. One, gets backhanded up against, across the back of his head.
BT dubs, if you haven't noticed, they're basically Three Stooges in Kobold.
A little bit. Yeah.
Or what if we just go pay your boss some money so that you guys don't have to work for him anymore and you can find all the shinies you want and keep them for yourselves?
But we always give Zydag shinies.
Yeah, but sometimes he eats you. It's an
Yeah,
abusive
well, we do.
relationship.
Bad.
What was the bad?
Okay, so we take this. We have many. We make big trap. But then others go boom boom.
Other kobolds?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe no more dynamite from now on.
But it's fun.
Yeah, but that's like what fireworks and stuff are for.
And you see Strick get his eyes get really big, and he gets this big smile on his face. Make big boom boom.
Yeah, you can make even bigger boom booms on the surface.
You have big boom booms?
Oh, way bigger boom booms. Like the boom booms down here, they're nothing. Little tiny boom booms. Like baby boom booms.
Show me boom boom.
I can't. We have to get to the surface first.
Kind of talk amongst himself. How we know this not trick?
Because I wouldn't lie to you.
How we know that not trick?
Because I wouldn't lie to you.
Yeah, he make convincing argument. He right. Okay, we take UC Zydang, but he mad.
It's okay. We got lots of shinies. He won't be mad anymore.
I hope you have lots of shiny. Just kind of, they all kind of whistle, and they start heading off the tunnel, and you just hear Drazik just slap his forehead. Oh, god damn it.
Harrow just looks at him and just nods in agreement.
It's a wonder you're all not dead.
I just
Dead.
give a fist bump to
Fuck,
Skitters.
now I'm doing it.
I mean, your other half wanted this.
This is on you, Skitters. You watch her kind of like glare and chirp something, which you recognize as, don't you call me that.
Ooh. All right. There's some spider drama going on. Like, Harrow just, like, looks over all of her weapons, reloads everything, makes sure it's all in, like, tip-top shape.
You watch Strick. That surface boom boom.
It's a form of a boom boom, but not as big as some of them.
Okay. Let's continue. What's your passive perception?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Or all of you, actually.
Mine's
That's a
11.
16.
16.
14.
14. Okay.
Passive perception is 9?
9.
Yeah, both me and Ralph are 11.
Okay. So everyone but Bill, after about 45 minutes or so, you see, and Harrow, you feel your coat kind of nudge to the side, and little fingers brush
Harrow
up.
just, like, turns and backhands.
Okay. The other three laugh. Strick just kind of hits the ground.
I take inventory of all of my weapons.
They're all still there.
I'm onto you guys. You don't get the boom booms if you take my gun. You take any of these, you don't get surface boom booms.
Fine. Strick crosses his arms, pouts, bringing up the rear as Zen, Zed, and Skag lead you further and further into the tunnels.
follow along cautiously.
They actually do a pretty good job of warning you. Albeit sometimes right at the very last second. Oh! That trap. Pick your way through. Farther. Deeper. There is this bite to the air as you go deeper. Something that stings on the humidity when you inhale. When you go deeper.
I'm gonna rummage around in my bag for a second and eat a techie root.
The hell is that?
A thick marsh root tastes bitter, but it's thought to aid digestive health. When you use your action to consume a dose, you get advantage on saving throws against the effects of poisonous and toxic substances for 8 hours.
Okay.
I'll be chewing on this cautiously as we're walking down.
Okay. You guys eventually make your way through a little bit. You end up resting, taking about midday. If it is midday, it's kind of hard to tell down here. For a little bit, but it kind of breaks for lunch. Kobold's kind of resting, recuperating from the day's march. Pull out little crumbled bits of rations and eat them.
There's 4 kobolds.
There are 4.
I'm gonna make dinner.
Okay.
Wait, are we stopping for lunch or is this dinner time?
No, it's like
Or-
lunch. It's like midday.
Okay.
Cave dwell-ish.
All the cooking ingredients.
Okay, we rest, we take nap.
How far away is your boss?
Right, yeah, I just looked it up. I see what you mean.
2 sleeps.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like... Wait, how often do you sleep? That's not super helpful. Is that like a couple hours because you take naps all the time, or is that like 2 days?
What day?
Okay. 2 sleeps.
No, this only half sleep.
Okay.
I'll take the first watch, and then I fall asleep.
Drazik's just...
Who knows? Maybe this is a shortcut.
Yeah. To our des.
Weren't you the one that was just talking about how, like, what if you could do something meaningful in that last moment of your life?
Yeah.
This
and
feels
go
more
out-
meaningful than, like, getting eaten by fungus on a cave floor. No offense.
I would prefer to the time and choosing of my death, rather than in the gullet of a dragon. If it is a dragon.
We'll choose not to die. It's okay, he already knows.
That's why he's sleeping.
Because there's lots of us to make everything soup.
Okay.
All the shit that I have in there, be thrown in.
All right. You just opening cans. Zen takes a pretty good like watching. I eat now.
Oh, god damn it. Keep your hands to yourself. I'll give it a second.
Okay, I help. Bloop.
What did you put in it?
Takes a rock. Rock in everything soup.
Well, fuck it. I should have been more specific. Yeah, that's everything.
And you forgot rock.
Yeah, you're
I-
right. Good job, Zed.
Very, very smug, very happy with himself.
Alright, since you helped, taste it. How's it taste?
Good. Little bit like dirt.
Yeah, that's minerals. They're good for you.
No, that's rock. I
Yeah.
dirt.
Yeah, you added minerals. Good job.
After about 20, 30 more minutes of stewing, it's ready.
Okay.
Extra minerals.
Everyone, go ahead and roll me a d20.
19. Rolled like
9.
nothing but 19s and 9s tonight.
10.
Let me roll for Levi. Surprisingly, no one finds the rock that was added and breaks their tooth.
A good thing.
So,
I don't even chew, I just swallow it whole.
maybe that's why nobody found it. You just ate it.
You're the lucky one.
While you guys are cooking and having your short rest, that stretches on for a little bit. Skitters does go off hunting. Not far, but just out. Comes back. Dropping a carcass of some dead rodent.
Ew.
Does it have poison in it?
The rodent?
Yeah.
Ada?
So, when you hunt, do you and then poison it?
She chitters something that you only partially get. Dries it kind of translates the rest. Partially paralytic. It is venomous to some.
Be a really sneaky way to kill someone.
Oh, yeah.
I believe we covered this already. Wasn't your sword coated?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't think about it of if she really wanted you dead, she could just give you food and you wouldn't realize it was poisonous.
Well,
This
ingesting it is different than having it directly injected into your bloodstream.
It's like there's a difference between poisonous and venomous. Spiders are venomous. They inject toxins with their fangs. Mushrooms are poisonous because when you eat them, they kill you sometimes.
Like those ones.
Good to
Don't eat
know.
those ones.
Shit. Are you sure?
Points to not the one that you're your magic mushroom, but some scattering fungus across the wall.
Oh, yeah. Before we go see this dude, Skitters, I think you can re-up my sword.
Shrugs. Kind of drags her fang across the bloodline of your blade.
Sweet. Thanks, man. Or, thanks, girl. Thanks. Skitters, you're the best.
So, yeah, you get an extra d6 of poison.
Wait.
Okay, well, maybe we sleep. They start unrolling out their tents and bedrolls.
But
This
like
was a
full
half
sleep
sleep.
or half sleep?
I'm tired.
What if
Full
Lance
sleep.
gives you a piggyback?
But why no sleep?
Because we're in a hurry. You don't want to keep your boss waiting. Because then he'll be even more mad than he is right now.
Oh, he big mad. Tell us go. So maybe more time better.
Wait, did he say just go and never come back?
No, but something.
It's very difficult to get a straight story from these fellas.
So,
Yeah.
did I tell you to get the
Unreliable narrators. How's your everything soup? Okay, so yeah, we sleep.
Tastes like rock.
Okay, no one say we sleep. Just
I
kind
mean, if you have to, I'll pull out my bedroll. Go to
they
sleep
like-
too.
Are they like on anything, or are they just on the ground?
They just have like furs of some creature. It's like mottled and matted, greasy, kind of foul smelling.
After we eat and they fall asleep, I'm just gonna grab a chunk of their furs each and just start dragging them as we walk.
All right.
Bill grabs the other two.
Okay. You start dragging them off.
We
They're
come to
just
like
curled up, snoring loudly.
all right.
Can we make a survival check to
Make a survival check.
to make sure we know where we're going?
You
Yeah,
have
that's
no
what I'm
idea
saying.
where we're going or where any of the traps are.
If they come to like a split somewhere, then I would stop and wake them up. But
All
just
right.
one time.
I am
It
going
doesn't
to
take.
roll a survival check.
I will cast guidance on you.
Thank you. That was actually quite nice. That's a 26.
A 26. Okay. You do manage to find some like old footprints. And then you can actually you do spot one of the traps because you could see the footprints kind of very clearly go around like this little small outcropping of rock that's like right there. And you see this thin little filament that kind of goes across. So you almost mistake it for a spider web. Or a strand of spider silk, if you will. But if you look and there's like a little hook and lever and a little piece of metal dangling from the inside of the wall. But you're kind of like, come to this cavern and it splits off a couple ways. You keep following the paths and the footsteps that you found.
All right, you guys just step after where I step. There's traps all over the place.
Zed looks up. What big deal? Why we... Hey, where you take us?
Go
Hey,
to your boss.
start like smacking around, throws a rock, hits Skag on the head. Hey, where we go?
Under the boss,
Gonna
man.
go
Calm down.
No, we sleep.
Yeah,
that's
you
what
all
we're doing.
sleep.
We get there in 2 sleeps.
Yeah. It'll still be 2 sleeps.
No, you ruined this sleep.
Not if you go back to sleep.
You gonna die.
Probably. What
You,
makes you think that?
Want to sleep?
Well, we get too much close. We don't stand up for yous. You big bad beds.
Said 2 sleeps. You still got 1 more to go, right? So we'll let you like normal sleep the next time.
Yeah, but more us's. All heights.
Like within 1 more sleep or after 2nd sleep?
Could be anywhere.
One of you wake
Insight
up shows.
check.
Go ahead.
17.
Surprisingly hard to read. But there is a little bit of deception to it. But there is some truth.
Maybe we should just stop and take a break.
Yeah, sleeps.
How long have they been out when we've been walking?
Many long times.
Then if you were out for many long times, wouldn't it be time to wake up now?
No, we know sleep.
Slept for many long time, bro.
No, awake for many long times.
You were just like, let me drag your ass while you're awake. That's not cool.
No, we lead. But first sleep.
God damn it, how long do you have to sleep?
Till we wake.
You just did. You were asleep, dragged you, you woke. Now we're here.
Yeah, but then we eat. Now we sleep.
Want some more food?
No, I think that food makes him tired.
All right, executive decision. No sleep till I say so. You guys are being lazy, and it's very rude.
Persuasion or intimidation, your choice.
Go persuasion. Natural 1.
No, we sleep.
I'm gonna keep you awake the entire time.
Did anybody wake me up, or was I still sleeping and you guys left?
We woke you up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had your Danny cam on
Oh.
at the time, so
Okay, right.
we were assuming you were following along with us.
Fair enough. So we're taking another nap.
No, we're not taking any naps. Help me convince them no more naps.
They're all just very upset. One just like kicks the rock. Tumbles off the edge.
What if I carried you?
No. We walk.
Go piggyback
Much
on
better.
my shoulders.
Let's go.
Zydag let us sleep. Pouting.
Sidedag also ate one of you.
We do bad. What big deal?
You listen
It's a
to
big
me.
deal.
I'm also very tired, but you're strong. You know you're strong. You can make it. You don't need sleep. You can do it.
You sure?
I know you can.
I don't know how you know anything. Fine. Come. Kind of pouting, dragging their feet. Very slowly, you guys continue.
Did Bill just give him cobalt inspiration?
Yeah. You continue on. About every hour or so, look back. Shoulders kind of sink. Push forward.
You guys are strong men.
Yeah, the worm doesn't sleep. You're gonna kick that guy's ass. You got this.
Yeah, that's why we kill worm when we sleep.
Hey, Trazik, how long has it been, man?
Smells the air. A while. Half a cycle? Perhaps more.
Is it
Alright, cool.
time?
Let's go live.
Like, is it tech time?
We could push on for an hour or so.
Going for one more hour. Don't have food. Go to sleep again.
Okay. But no
You guys
more
doing
tricks.
such a great job.
Just incorrigible as you guys push forward. Like every 10 minutes. At time?
Not yet.
Make me turn this tunnel around.
A little bit more. Now?
Almost, man.
Eventually, with your guys' prodding, they just collapse.
Do
Alright,
we
perfect.
know if they have the same sleep cycle as us?
You make an insight check.
Yeah. Maybe we just. That is a whopping 15.
Nothing more than them being petulant.
Okay.
And there is also, like, you catch this, like, bit of reticence.
These motherfuckers are dragging ass on purpose.
Yeah.
Dragging ass on purpose.
Dragon ass, yes.
Dragging ass.
Literally.
Alright, yeah, I guess I made food again. Go with the same. Already had it.
Zen comes
Okay.
over. Handfuls of rocks.
No.
Okay, you tell me when.
Just two this time.
Yeah, 2.
Put my hands underneath as he's about to drop them.
Yeah.
At least they're big enough that we can't miss them this time.
Okay, I go find more. I help. Just,
No. You've done a lot. You gotta rest.
I do more.
Put the lid on the pot.
Okay.
We should definitely set up a watch tonight.
Yeah, sounds about right. I'll take first
So you have-
watch.
After
You have
we
dinner again.
I'll eat, and I'll take first.
I can
I'll
take
take
third.
third.
Oh. Then I'll take second.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to take watch because we've dragged you.
I prefer to keep my eyes on
That's
Good
fair.
plan.
as much as I can.
That's fair.
No offense.
None taken.
I will make enough stew or soup where we can have it in the morning when we wake up as well. And
Okay.
I will have Ralph waited right next to the pot, ready to do it. Anybody who comes close to it.
Damn it.
Okay. All right. So,
If Ralph throws poo at them, they're gonna throw it in the soup.
Oh.
I mean, it's better than a rock.
No, it's definitely not better than a rock.
It's not!
Monkey shit in your soup is definitely worse than a rock in your soup.
You can pick out a rock.
It's
You
fey
cannot
poo.
pick
You
out
don't even know if
monkey
it's
shit.
bad for you. It could give you bonuses. When's the last time you tried fey poo?
Never. And hopefully that's how it stays.
Okay. So, go ahead and whoever's keeping first watch, go ahead and make a perception check.
$16.
16. Okay. About three or
And
four.
18 for Ralph, in case that matters. About this stew pot.
The stew pot seems safe. The kobolds are fast asleep. Quickly after scarfing down their dinner and getting seconds. About 3 hours into your watch, you hear this shriek just echo down the tunnels. This faint rumble, just boof. Just kind of shake. Listen.
Point of order. 3 hours into my watch. But
Oh, is it 2 hours? Okay, so the end of your second.
Was it loud enough to wake the rest of us up?
No.
Jazik and heard the noise.
It would have been just right before you woke up, Drazik. About 15 minutes or so before.
Did it sound like anything specific? Can I do like a tribal?
Sure, go ahead.
See if I recognize it.
Yeah. Nature check? Nature check.
Nature? Yeah. That's a 14.
No idea.
I'll let Jazik know that I heard a sound. I'm not entirely sure.
You do your best recreation of the sound. You possibly, you can't quite hit the timber. Idea. There's many things that call these caverns home.
I like one of those worms, right? Like another mind
be.
flayer or some shit.
Mind flayers generally don't make noise that you.
Or the worm, like, it'd be like a bunch of like rattling and shaking and shit to wake us up, right?
Could be. Could be bullets.
Possible that.
You know when they pop.
Like little things on the ceiling.
armored creatures.
Oh,
Burrowing. Very nasty.
like an armadillo.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Alright, well, Ralph's watching the pot. Don't let him get near it. Just gotta watch everything else.
Keep my eyes open. Seems to rouse you. Eventually, you feel a shake on your shoulder as Drazik's leaning.
Right. How did it go?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, let's hope it stays that way.
Make a perception check.
That's an 8.
Feel anything? Just the dark oppressiveness. Where you guys are kind of situated in this tunnel, it's kind of a narrow space where it's got a little bit of an outcropping that you've kind of pushed up into. Can't see too far in either direction. Just kind of wraps around with your goggles on, staring. Just stare at the side of a rock wall. And 6 feet. Just waiting. Eventually, it's to browse. You guys get your long rest.
Cool.
The kobolds wake up. Start gathering their things. Kind of have a little conversation amongst themselves. In a language you don't understand. Because I don't think anybody speaks Draconic correctly.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Strict kind of comes up meekly, kind of up to you, Gary. We made wrong turn. We have to go back.
What do you mean? We gotta
Insight
go back?
check.
Go ahead.
God damn, another natural one.
I mean, he seems to be very meek about it. He's kind of hanging his head in his shoulders. His foot is kind of absent-mindedly kicking like the dirt, kind of carving a little furrow in front of him, of swinging his hands.
Why do we
Take it as
gotta
you
go
will.
back?
Zed, dum. We go wrong way. We have to go back.
What's down this way?
I don't know. Wrong way. Wait.
What about this noise? Heard this noise.
How do you describe it?
Okay. Make a performance check.
13.
13. Could be Worm. Maybe we go back, check out Worm.
Oh, I heard this noise. Go this way, for the worm.
Oh, which way are you saying it is? Like the way that you were
Supposed
going?
to go, yeah.
Well, maybe you make enough food. We go back.
I'm really confused. I can't tell if we're going the wrong way or if you guys don't want to go this way because you're afraid of whatever made that noise down there. You wouldn't lie to us, would you?
Not afraid of nothing. We go find noise, but we go wrong way.
In Elvish.
Yeah. Zadag that way. The other one just smacks him on the back of the head.
Wait,
No,
what's
don't
that way?
listen to him. Gum. We go back.
In Elvish, because I think some of us speak Elvish.
Hey, pretty sure the dragon dude's this way. Should go this way. These guys are just trying to take us away from dragon.
Who speaks Elvish?
Kyle, what did the
Levi,
kobold
bro.
actually say?
Nobody.
I don't think anybody speaks Elvish.
Oh wait, really? I thought two other people spoke Elvish.
I think Levi might, but
I think Levi might be the only one.
Oh, I thought you did too. Okay, well, then in that case, I'll point to my head and look at Hera. Say it in my brain.
and Dagan, what did you say?
What did the kobold accidentally say?
the boss is
Said,
down
yeah,
that way."
Zydag that way.
Oh, God.
Before he was very quickly moving.
What's up, Lance?
Obviously, dragon dude's this way. I don't want to go there for some reason. I don't know. Don't want to get eaten. Or still go this way.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably just... They clearly don't want to go back. We could just convince them to go up to the surface. Why do we even have to deal with this guy?
I don't know. Talk to Gary about it. He's the one that wanted to save these guys.
Alright. Gary? What if we just take them with us? They clearly have no intention of going back.
They need to learn how to like face their fears and have courage.
Besides, think about what it would say. What a slave dragon.
Wait, can you guys talk to each other too? Or do I have to like relay everything that you try to say?
This is no response.
Hera, did you get that?
About them facing their fears, yes, but that's a big risk for just that.
Interesting.
What?
Oh, nothing. We'll go over it later. It feels like it might be important at some point. But for now, there's a dragon up here. That sounds like he's pretty evil. And we've got a
Sounds
really
like-
old paladin that isn't going to have that many more chances to slay dragons. And this one sounds like an itty bitty one. Maybe if we get him a dragon, he can, like, hang up his hat and go retire somewhere.
Trust any of that. There's always going to be one more dragon down the road.
That's like a glass half full look at things.
I wonder what it would be like to fly.
Not right now. I'm on the other line.
What?
Oh,
No,
get
not
off
you.
the phone.
Sorry. How do you like pick who you're trying to talk to?
You just focus your energy on it. You focus your attention.
Yeah, but I do that all the time and you
Okay.
never respond.
Oh no! You cut out. What'd you say?
Oh, I said, but I do that all the time and you never respond.
Because it's something that is inherent to my race. It's what my people do, and I don't think your people do that. It's like how you are naturally gifted with magic and I am not.
Fair enough. Very confusing. I mean, if you can convince them to come to the surface with us, I'm fine with that.
Naturally gifted. Or is it? I'm confused. Do you make your own luck? Are you just following the set?
Oh my god, I try to talk to you all the time and you never respond, and now I'm in the middle of a conversation with somebody else. You want to butt in. Just wait your turn.
Color me intrigued.
That's racist, man.
Gary's got some evil armor.
Alright, Hero. Go try and convince the kobolds to just come up to the surface with us. Although, I'm pretty sure they're gonna lie and say they will, even though they won't. They're not very trustworthy. I'm not even sure there is a dragon down here.
I'm pretty sure there is.
What if it's just like
Alright.
a cave full of their shit? And they've got a big fake dragon
I don't
designed
think they
to,
would,
like, ward off.
I don't think
evil
they'd be that
doers.
reluctant, though.
Of course they would, because if we get there and there's actually no dragon, then there's nothing to defend all their shit. What's that, like, cool magic stuff?
I think that might be beyond them.
But it's not beyond the trend.
You're cutting out, Kyle. You gotta get
Okay.
closer to the mic.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But you could bathe.
All I
There we
heard
go.
was bathe.
Oh no! Is it doing it again? Is it? hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn up the gain on your mic.
No, it's the noise removal thing. It like cuts it off. It's stupid. But you could bathe. You slayed a dragon.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
What?
You have to whisper with the normal voice.
Yeah, you have to stage whisper.
Wow.
Yeah, stage whisper.
But you could bathe in that glory. You slayed a dragon.
I don't want to slay a dragon. I just want to give him some gold so he'll leave these kobolds alone. And I don't really care about bathing in glory.
Who cares about?
Oh my god, you're cutting out again. Leave me alone.
Why don't you take fate into your own hands for once?
Because leaving fate up to chance has been really good for me so far.
Do you think it's just chance?
What's luck?
It's something else.
On a side note, has Gary learned to talk to his chest without speaking out loud, or is everyone hearing this conversation
I just-
one-sided?
Speaking with Gary, looking pretty ripped.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know why I got this image. I just got the image of Gary being Buffalo Bill in the mirror, like exposing himself. Did you fuck me? I fuck you.
Come on, Gareth. You just have to believe in yourself. I'll be there.
I believe in myself, which is why I'm okay with going and confronting a dragon. This has nothing to do with self-confidence.
Then what are you waiting for?
But I don't want to just like run in there by myself and piss everybody else off.
What are you worried about?
Like a dragon. Oh my god, condescend much? Like to see you fight a dragon. Oh wait, that's right, you can't, because you're a suit of armor.
Make a wisdom save.
Pissed off the wrong armor.
Natural 1!
Gary begins to move off down.
Gar- I thought you said I could Try and convince them.
Gary, it is very odd. You're very much aware of what's going on. You have no control. Your feet are moving, and it's this weird out-of-body experience. Arms are swinging, legs are stepping. Feel it. That impulse, it's not there. It's almost like you're floating in your own skin, a bystander.
Oh my god.
You
Okay,
have
fine,
to
I
do
get it.
this
Take your
all
point.
So,
Alright, let's go get eaten by a dragon. I'm sure
Hey.
it'll totally just ignore you and only eat me.
Hey, boys, time to go.
we have some tricks. You kind of like stumble as your step comes back to yourself. I don't tolerate indecisiveness. We have worked.
One of the things that I can do with thaumaturgy is change the color of my eyes and like little other effects like that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use thaumaturgy to just like paint big pink flowers on the armor?
It's just your skin.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna thaumaturgy some flowers all over myself.
Okay.
These will
Feel
come off when you learn how to behave.
Does that make you feel better?
Yes, it does. This is a peace lily,
I think we're
not a
learning
murder lily.
We're learning a lot about each other. I would consider this a good bonding experience.
It is kind of like one of those shows where they force two strangers to survive on an island together in the middle of nowhere. Except I guess one of them's like a rampaging murderer.
No response.
Oh, now you're silent.
Just to remember, you need.
Cut it out.
Now who's giving who the silent treatment? Damn it! Just remember, you need. I don't.
Nope.
Me! You need me!
Every time.
Just remember, you need. Really? Still?
The same point every time.
Wow. Weird. Okay. Stupid.
That's fantastic.
Not important.
Just remember, you need.
Just remember. You
What
need-
do I need?
Yeah.
Me!
Yeah. You need me.
Dark out.
Fucking mic. Annoying.
It just adds a layer of suspense to everything.
Right. Alrighty. Gary.
I'll like stop, turn back around, walk back over to Harrow. Sorry, having a disagreement with my armor.
No, you're
You-
petting. Okay.
Where is your armor? How, like, it used to come out.
Yeah, it was real weird.
You
It
got
kind of
rid
like,
of it.
I don't know, it sucked into me, and now it talks to me sometimes. But I look super jacked, so can't really complain.
And you're having disagreements.
Yeah, he's like a little bit of a bloodthirsty douchebag sometimes. He wants to go kill the dragon. But I do too, and not because he does. We came to this conclusion each on our own. and I don't really want to kill the dragon. I just want to bargain with the dragon.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff not adding up there, but
Yeah, I know, it's really weird, but this doesn't seem like the time. Just letting you know in case anything crazy happens.
that you have a murderous, rampaging suit of armor on.
Yes.
As if this day couldn't get any weirder.
But I've got like a fucking 12 pack now.
No, it's the same guy that had like a talking donkey. Just left him somewhere. Just leaves the talking donkey somewhere.
Like an onion.
I glance over my shoulder.
Yeah, but you can fly. Shut up.
Oh. Okay. I guess we're doing this.
So heading to the dragon, yeah?
This is entirely going to end in combat. There's no way out of this. There's no way around it. Like, we're kidding ourselves if we actually think we are going to have diplomatic relations with the dragon. Secret messages!
Just point of clarification, that's all.
I mean, I've never talked to a dragon, but I don't see why they'd be such dickheads. That gold and shit, just in gold. Leave.
Alright, so we go back, right? We find Zydag.
Yeah, back the way we came. Or we're going. Let's go.
Wait,
So,
which way are we going?
Same way we've been going. Way that
forward.
you and your fucking creepy walk were walking.
Okay. So you keep going the way that you were going originally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I know you guys don't want to see Zydek, but if something bad happens, you can hide behind us.
I think Zydak gonna eat all of us. He was very mad.
So if no amount of shinies are going to persuade him, you should just see what the surface boom booms are like.
But this our home.
I mean,
Well,
really not much of a home. Can't go like hang out with your friends and shit. Some big ass dude's gonna eat you. You're like, hey, Chad, what's up? Haven't seen you in a long time, man. Wanna get some food sometime? Throw out some boom booms, and then chomp. You're fucking dead.
How he know about Chad?
Chad and I go way back.
Maybe
okay,
all big Zydak chick.
No.
what?
You know, Chad kind of looks like you guys. Has long nose, kind of scaly. Chad.
Yeah, that check out.
Do you guys have any more of the boom booms?
You made these boom booms by pulling out sticks.
Yeah, what if you save those? And if Zydek gets very mad, you throw it at Zydek. And then he won't eat you.
But Zydak chief. He make rule.
What if
Wouldn't you?
you elected a new chief?
Maybe Strick be new chief. No, Zed new chief. Zed leader after Gaga got it. They just start arguing amongst themselves about who's going to be the leader.
All right, new plan. Gary's new chief.
Okay, that check out.
Good. Now let's go deal with old chief.
Okay. So, after about another half a day, the kobolds kind of push forward, even though they were kind of trailing behind as you kind of led the way.
I will,
giving
as
direct-
we're walking today, I'm gonna be ritual casting Fine Steed and
Okay.
letting them ride on a phantom horse.
Okay. They love it.
See, I don't eat you. I give you cool magic shit because I'm a good chief.
There's a couple issues. They're not very dexterous. Skag falls off. Gets a little cut over his brow. Zen also falls off the horse. And it's not even going very fast. They're just not very coordinated.
Yeah, it's like a carnival pony.
They are not very coordinated.
So, during all this time, I would take some time to figure out exactly how many sticks of dynamite we have among the
About so including the one that you took the fuse out of 5.
5 total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a terrible plan.
I do
have-
also.
Does it involve Ralph?
Yep. Ralph, 5 sticks of dynamite, and alchemist fire.
Holy
Ralph,
shit.
go down this tunnel until you see something, and drop this firebomb on it.
There will be 52 monkey virgins waiting for you on the other side.
Oh, what a disaster. Okay. Eventually, you do see a little bit of light coming through the tunnel ahead of you. It does open up into a little bit of a cavern. You can see, like, little encampments scattered around. And as you kind of get up there, like right before you make it through the door, there are kobolds sitting on the side. Why you lot back? You told go. We back. We go see Zydek. We bring shinings. You let us through. We men kind of pound their chests. You dead. And they just let him through. Wait, who friends? Ah, who cares? You all dead. They're just sitting there like...
As a pass.
Hey, I'm Lance. Nice to meet you, man.
No, you dead. I don't care.
Lance.
Okay, bye, dead.
Alright, fuck you too, dead.
No touch. Or dead.
Wanna touch me? Dude, that's fucking weird. Talk to Gary, he likes that shit.
No, you know touch anything.
Yeah,
I
don't fucking touch anything. Gary likes that shit, I don't. He's the guy with the horns.
Why you green?
Why the fuck are you scaly?
Ah, kobold.
Yeah, I
What
get that.
you?
I'm an orc. Half orc. Mostly orc. Well, orc on my father's side.
Ah,
Oh,
sounds
actually,
boring.
It's orc on both sides, but my My dad was more of an orc than my mom, but they were both half orcs. Had me, also half orc, but
They just kind of
Anyways,
like start like
shut up.
conversating to each other. A few more start coming up. Hey, what problem?
this
This
guy
one's a little bit more
fucking talks
barrel
too much.
chested.
Have you seen this guy? He shouldn't be around the door.
Takes a look around, sees the other four. They came back. Oh, big mistake. You dead.
How many of you
Zydag
little
told
fuckers
you
are there?
don't come back.
How many of you guys are there? How many times has Zach eat you guys?
When he get mad.
Yeah, like how
How-
often is that?
I don't know. I watch door. I don't get bad.
Alright.
But how many friends do you not see?
What?
How many friends never come back?
Who cares? They do bad. They get dead.
Yeah, I guess it checks out.
You're not supposed to be here.
What do you mean I'm here?
Maybe we make you dead before Zydag.
Well, if you make us dead, you're not doing your job, and then Zagak eats you.
We make sure no one come through door.
We already came through the door, so we already fucked
We
up.
make other things dead. Oh shit. We do bad.
Yeah, you already fucked up. You did bad.
All
Zagak's
right, you
gonna
go
eat
straight to Dag. No touch anything.
I'm gonna tell him that you let us through. He's gonna eat your ass.
You shut your mouth.
No, hey, give me shinies. I won't tell him if you give me shiny.
You give me shiny. I let you through door.
You already let me through. I'm gonna tell him that you let us through, and now I have no shinies, so fuck it. These guys let me through, and Zagdad eats you. He's not gonna
Picks
eat
up
me.
a rock and throws it. You bring them. You pay. Give shiny.
Yeah, he's gonna give me shiny because I told him about you guys.
Like Zed reaches into his coin pouch and handing it, and the other one just grabs the whole pouch. Okay, you pay toll. You go. Get.
I didn't pay shit, you little fucking alligator.
What that?
I don't know. I heard it once.
You alligator.
Your mom's an alligator.
Maybe.
I was just waiting to see how long it would go before someone cracked.
Don't go.
That's like an idiot convention.
Alright, I think that's enough of that.
Yeah, we show that.
Continue on.
So, with, I guess you could call it, the four compatriots' assistance to get through the door, you at least paid your way through into this kobold encampment.
How many kobolds do we see just scurrying about?
Make a perception check. You do see small little fires, kind of dotting around.
21 with a natural 20.
21. There's a good at least 70 that you can see just kind of milling about. There's, it definitely kind of gathered the crowd with you guys yelling at each other at the door. They let you in anyways. But you can also kind of see as you're kind of walking down this very trodden path in between kind of stalactites through this cavern as it kind of opens up. It's kind of, there's these big pillars and a lot of it has been carved out. You can also see with your 21, looking above the door, there's just a shelf of loose rocks that's just sitting there barely propped up on a little string and rope kind of dangles off to the side of the door. Something scrawled on the wall right behind where the rope is that you don't understand, in a language that you don't understand. But you can see various like leather huts that have kind of strewed around. Some rock slabs have been kind of propped up. Little fires and roasting pits have been set up, kind of hither and yon, as you make your way through. And as you do, there are jests and laughter. People move out of the way. There's an errant piece of molded fruit that comes flying from the onlookers as you kind of wind your way towards the back of the cavern. You get a little bit farther in, and there is this kind of lanky, dark-skinned creature. Its eyes glow with a very deep blue, kind of almost like they're glowing in the darkness. Tattered cloak pulled up around it. Glance, you can see it's got like boils and like lesions on all over its skin. Weakly hangs up, holds on a cup as you pass by.
Is it like offering us something in the cup, or is it looking for a donation?
Looking for a donation. Kind of barks something out in this very guttural language. Actually, Lance, you do recognize this. It's a kind of variant offshoot of orc, or like orcish.
What does it say? Just asking for points.
Assistance, please.
Does it? It obviously looks very different than the rest of the kobolds.
Not a kobold at all. This looks like almost a very like black, like olive skin so dark that it's almost black. Long, lanky tusks coming out the front of its mouth, like glowing blue cayenne incandescent eyes.
The male or female?
Hard to tell.
I'm gonna take out a gold. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing down here?
Thank you. Just pulls the cup back. Just kind of rocks there.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on it.
You okay?
I'm fine. Thank
How'd
you.
you end up down here?
Always have. Always have. Just kind of glancing around listlessly.
Did you say always have been?
Always have.
I remember time before here.
Many times. But always here.
What?
You get the sense that this is not your usual form. This is something almost unto its own.
So I know you said there's like orcs and stuff in the festival. Look, anything like those ones?
Orcs in the festival?
Yeah, you said like the Spider Town and like the festival.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything like those?
Basically like underbarrow dwelling orcs that have lived down here for a very, very You know them to be Underhigh.
Okay.
Why isn't Underhigh staying with these kobolds?
It brings me peace.
How do the kobolds react to the presence of this person?
Give
Are
it a
they
wide
indifferent
berth.
to him, or
Yeah. Give it a wide berth. It's like a leper, basically.
It looked
What does your healing ward do?
did it accomplish anything?
Doesn't seem to have. No, really.
What can your healing ward do?
Just restores hit points. Doesn't do diseases.
What ails you, my friend?
Many things. What ails you?
Dementia.
Yeah, where to start? Perhaps I could be of assistance. And then I lay my hand on him and cure a disease.
Doesn't seem a difference.
how old? Like, based on my knowledge.
Pretty grizzled. Yeah, pretty old. There's, like, yeah, definitely like an age to it.
In Orcish.
Is there anything I could do to make your last days peaceful?
There is a sudden speed and strength as the creature lashes out, grips you by the wrist, and kind of yanks you right into it. There's truth in nightmares. That's you. It just sits there, jingling.
Now I understand the wide berth.
I give him 5 gold and tell him to be well in Orcish.
Okay.
Yeah, I give him a couple rations.
If we meet again on the way out, anything you need, let us know.
Ew, why you touch? As you kind of like leave the kobolds.
That guy's less
Why-
dirty
Yeah,
than
honestly, I'm with him on this one.
Why do you guys avoid him?
Oh, you see it? Gross.
And what happens when that's you one day?
We die.
Fair point.
you. He's just lasting a little bit longer than you guys.
Keep going.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat my last Decky
I'm
root.
gonna assume that there's some sort of ritual, barking or something, like patch it into the dirt, part of this guy, peaceful death kind of thing.
Okay.
And I'll leave. I'll let the group know what it said about the nightmares. I've been dealing with nightmares.
All of you make perception checks.
Hey, 20, not natural.
14.
21.
1.
What were those rolls again? One more time. Other than
I'll just
Dagon, because I
add
got
those.
sidetracked with the one. Sorry.
21.
21, 20,
14.
14. Harrow and Lance, as you guys all turn to leave, you hear this whisper. And they say, "I'm cursed." And you look back. There's nobody.
Fucker ran off with my golden rations. Alright.
Is there a tent nearby that it could have run into?
There are
Okay.
tents, but you, with a 21, you glance around, and in the near instant that you looked away and kind of looked back, you don't see anything move. Like, you don't see a tent flap waving.
Nothing to give suspicion that he ran away, just
Yeah.
poofed.
Just, or was never even there.
Well, the other
Have you
kobolds
guys
said something about
seen-
it, so...
Yeah.
We'd-
Have you
we'd
guys
assume
seen
that
him
other-
before?
I think so, yeah. Maybe.
Zach, hang out with you guys a lot.
No.
Feel anything weird from that guy? Everyone was like stepping away from him.
Yeah. I feel gross. I think I sick. I sick? No.
You're fine.
You still got your scales.
Now, where's this big scary boss you guys keep talking about?
Back that way?
That's a
Yeah,
lie.
dude, we
No,
already came
that's
from
not
that way.
true.
Fine.
What did we say about lying?
It's okay?
No.
You lie again, I'm
Not
smack you.
okay.
Alright. Fine. Come, we gonna be big dead. Worm. Just super upset. But they take you through. There is a very tight point where you kind of have to squeeze through. Past like a bunch of stalactites. And then past like this section where these stalactites and stalagmites kind of come down, like forming this rocky barrier. You can kind of see through, and there is bits of water here, like dripping, just bloop, 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 in the distance, and it is completely dark beyond. Push
with
through.
night vision, Corsi?
Still water. Just faint ripples edging out across and lapping at the bank, the rocky interior.
So it's like a river or lake kind of thing?
Yeah, lake or pond, large pond. And just thin rivulets of water streaking down. You can see ahead there's a very large open. It is completely black.
This water good to drink.
Yeah?
Drink some.
I'm not thirsty.
Inside check that. Oh, 15.
I mean, he's not lying, but he's definitely afraid of something.
Tosses water.
Alright. Let's make, fucking... Is that Dick? Yeah,
You
let's
know,
make that
you-
Dick.
I just want to put this out there. If you're going to get anyone's name right, it'd probably be the
Don't
vast
say it! Don't
monstrous
say it!
creature.
Yes.
What if it's not even that creature that we think it is?
Alright. Okay. Whether it is or not the D guy, what the fuck's his name? Zeddick.
You watch.
Zedlick. Zeddock.
Zydak.
Zedek.
You say it. You watch.
Oh,
Lights.
sure.
From the tunnel ahead. Flames. Dance past the rock wall ahead.
Hi, Zedek. My name's Lance. Nice to meet you. Tara. Gary. Bobby. Drazak. Fucker. You know the kobolds. Zip, zap, zap, zip, zoop. We're here to talk to you.
Make a perception check.
That is a 12.
A 12. You hear snickering behind you. You turn and look, and there are many kobolds, like, peering through the cracks of the stalagmites.
I also think I said one extra cobalt.
And
This is like 4 extra kobolds.
you don't see it, but you see, or like, you don't see the thing, but you see a shadow dance across, like, splaying across the wall adjacent. Beckons you.
Is it like a humanoid?
Appears to be.
Is there like a path? Or do you have to like walk through water?
No. It's like the water's off to the side, and then there's just this big open cavern, like this hole in the wall across.
Yeah, I'll walk up and Ralph will just be like, how tall is the ceilings?
In here, it's probably a good 75, 100 feet.
Yeah.
It's pretty tall.
He's above me by like 25 feet.
I'm gonna emboldening bond. Do you 3.
Also, for point of order, I've been holding my sword ever since Hitter's viewed it.
Okay.
Zedek. Come talk to you because Ryan Gary here wants to pay for these kobolds. Not the ones like over there, just these 4.
You're not sure if you hear the faint ringing of clattering coins? Or like the swishing of chains. It's hard to tell. You hear something. And since whatever figure beyond beckoned you forth, no other movement other than the flickering dance of torchlight. The long shadows that it casts across the wall. We're going to take a pee break.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about this.
I just wanted to go home. All I wanted is to get back up to the surface.
So, Lance definitely didn't want
And
to
all I
do this.
wanted was to not get sucked into a fucking portal that took us to the end of dark.
Adam
But
is
here we
super
are.
stoked that we're fighting a dragon.
That's a fair point. I'm grumpy that it is a fair point.
can't put 4 innocent kobolds that are about to get eaten by some bad guy in front of me. Have me not try to do something about it.
I feel like you're probably the only. You and Bill are the only good characters here. The
I
rest
don't
of
know if
us are
Bill's a good
neutral.
character. He just hates dragons.
I feel like
He's
like,
always
good.
fighting
He's,
for
he's
the.
definitely good. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I think the rest of us are just neutral.
At best.
We're not evil.
Definitely not evil.
I see that silence. Okay. Why do you think we're evil?
If not evil, then certainly shoot first. Make sure we're not shooting innocent people later.
Yeah.
It's Tarkov rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think everybody is probably neutral. I'm good. Bill is good. Levi, I don't know about.
Leans. I would say he definitely leans to the good.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
what
if
I'm
I was
saying. I don't know if he's good or neutral.
I think Lance has done a pretty good
I
job
don't-
of
I
being
don't-
chaotic neutral.
Lance
Kills
is
a lot of
like
people,
as
but he also
neutral
gives
as
fun
you
to
can
people.
get.
Yeah.
Like Levi may actually be good. I'm not sure about that yet.
We'll see how long you stay good for.
Oh, before fucking Venom takes over?
Yep.
Because I got myself a symbiote.
Yep.
Fucking evil ass suit of armor.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be
Uh-huh.
a tug of war.
Honestly, though, probably better that Gary took it than
Pretty much anyone else.
pretty much
Yeah.
anyone else.
That would have gone very poorly otherwise.
Like, imagine this shit on Harrow.
No, I did earlier when it was happening. I'm like, I'm really glad Harrow didn't take it.
Like, on the cusp, regardless. Without fucking armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like one nudge to becoming the big villain of the campaign.
Right?
Maybe.
I feel like Bill is definitely good. He just doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
he sees things very, I don't know, very basic. Like
Bill is
being
good,
enslaved.
but probably very easy to manipulate.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like if the armor was just like, there's a dragon down there. They'll be like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's kill it.
It makes sense because he's super old, but think about like nice guys in the 50s. They're like, yeah, I don't want to kill a black person, but yeah, there's spots on the back of the bus. That's just how things are, and that's what he is. He's just like, yeah, I mean, you know, this is just the way life is. I'm a good guy. I'm not gonna hurt somebody, but like very, very close to being like bad if it was not back in his time.
Yeah, doesn't do anything that he realizes is bad.
Exactly.
How much you guys want to bet that a dragon's about to pop out of this fucking lake?
Yep. I'm concerned about the lake.
I was like, there's water and no movement. I'm like, oh shit.
That means
Acid
there's-
lake full of dragon.
What? I plead the fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
Okie dokie. All right. So, you head inside.
Yep.
Okay. As you make your way into the interior of this cavern, the high dome ceilings, you can see that stalactites have been broken off. It's been smoothed over. There is a considerable mound of treasure sitting in the back of the room, gleaming and glistening in the firelight. And you look over and you notice that there are no torches, little baubles of dancing, flickering light. Displayed out on the furniture, beautiful craftsmanship. A woman. And rather scantily clad.
Oh, fuck yes. Hello.
Is it like Sindragosa where she still has her horns? Gary's all about it.
Looks to be human. Just kind of.
You're not Zadok, are you?
You can put that away. She just kind of motions to Lance's sword.
Hair, bring up the rear.
I don't really have a place to put it. I haven't got a sheath for it yet.
Take your pick.
Oh, wait, really? I'll pay for it. I've been meaning to get one of these.
Just absolute stoic expression.
Cautiously, I walk up and start looking at scabbards.
Beautiful swords, gemmed pommels, gem encrusted and gold filigreed scabbards of beautiful, exquisite leathers of anything but standard.
Much like
Wait a second.
Monty Python, I will take the plainest one I can see and ask if this is cool.
Hold on. Are you a dragon?
Yeah.
You have to tell us if you're a dragon.
Dude, she's not a werewolf. She's a dragon. She doesn't say shit.
She doesn't know that?
Is this form not
You know-
pleasing to you? Would
Yeah,
you
Oh,
prefer
it's
this,
very pleasing.
this one instead? You watch as her body morphs and shifts. Ragged cloak appearing, dark olive skinned, shaking the cup that jingles. And turns it out. The 6 gold coins tumble across the ground.
Oh shit. Stop, man.
Oh my
I just
god,
saw
and like
you.
none of them know that you're actually Zodic. That's fucking genius.
While this is happening, I find just like
That's-
a regular plain
To which
leather scabbard.
you see the figure glower in the direction of the 4 kobold companions.
How much
Yeah,
you want?
okay, so we came to bargain. If that's something you're amenable to.
Her form shifts back.
So, how much you want for this guy? Like, regular, plain old scabbard. It's my sword.
The head, like the movements, like the body is human. The movements are strange,
Fine.
jerky, and in some way very unnatural. And what is it that you have to offer. She smiles, and you can see fang teeth.
Are you talking about the scabbard or the kobolds?
Why don't we put the scabbard on the back burner for right now?
She told me to put it away.
Say I'm feeling amenable today.
Say a minimal day?
Amenable.
Oh.
Oh, in that case, how much for the scabbard? And then how much kobolds?
These four are quite troublesome. There's a very obvious bite to her words.
So, what if we got him out of your hair? Took him up with us.
Have you heard
You
the tales?
you sent them away and told them to never come back, and we can ensure that they can never come back.
True. But I don't, like others, to have my things. I'm sure you could understand. Wide tooth.
Yeah, totally. But
She kind of seems to sniff the air, carry the stench of another. Popular, aren't we?
for me,
No. I'm assuming she's talking to me.
Same.
Did not seem to make like eye contact with any one of you, or
Okay.
made eye contact with all of you. Didn't seem like her gaze did not seem to linger as she said it. So hard to say.
oh, what about 5 gold for the sheath?
Or a favor.
Maybe. What do you need?
I could always use capable individuals.
So, we kind of
They're
have places
so
to go.
hard to come by, especially in these places.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be sticking around for much longer.
That just means your reach is far and wide.
Yeah, kind of.
Devil, why do we have to meet another?
As long as it doesn't involve like killing anybody. I feel like that's probably a good trade.
His skin attacked him with that statement.
Oh, I wouldn't be too hasty to put qualifiers on our agreement.
Well, what you need?
I'm still working on it. What about you? What do you need?
Well, right now it's sheath. Just told me to put the sword away, but I know I got one of those. I was trying to get one, and then we got sucked into this portal thingy, and then out here, spent a bunch of time with some spatters, killed the ship, and met these guys. They were kind of cool, except then they told us they fucked you over.
You watch the head cock at certain mention. That would explain why surface dwellers have made their way so from their homes. Aether walkers. Intriguing.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, we're supposed to be on the surface. And then we talked to this like demon dude. Killed him because he was a dick. Did we kill him? I think we killed him. Then kept on going, and there was like this crystal thing. Gary said not to touch it, but we touched it. And then
You watch
we
her
ended up here.
stride. Just kind of put a hand gently over your lips. Shh. You talk too much.
Sorry. Yeah, I ramble when I'm nervous.
There's this flash of green in her eyes. Test my patience. I am only extending this courtesy to you. She glances around to the rest of you. Because you are kind. And that might be more than you deserve. So you find your way to my den. Backs up. Kidding.
Your mic's cutting out again.
Damn it. You watch her back up, getting kind of just slowly back stepping away from. Sit.
I'll go sit.
Without really realizing it, I still have the scabbard in my hand. I'll go take a seat. Gotta keep my mouth shut.
Okay.
I'll sit next to Lance.
I also sit down.
Drazik is just not saying a fucking word.
On a side note, I don't know how we always let Lance talk to the people that he's gonna be talking to.
I'm just sitting quietly waiting for her to continue because
Harrow is gonna telepathically reach out to Drazik. Just be part of the group.
Do you
Just sit
mind?
with us.
Side conversations are so rude.
how does
I
she
was-
know?
Imploring him to sit with the group.
Just takes an uneasy seat at the edge.
Lance is gonna go into that don't speak unless you mode.
This long, uncomfortable silence. Ensues. She just stares. Curious.
Harrow will just sit very peacefully and wait.
Cats have your tongue.
No, I was more like didn't want to piss you off by talking.
Yeah, I fucking hate cats.
I mean, you were thinking of a favor. So so we thought we might give you a moment. Didn't want to be
I have
rude.
plenty of time.
See, that's the kind of cryptic thing that I don't know if I'm supposed to offer a response or just wait for you to continue.
As you guys kind of like come in, you see the kobolds kind of sitting back, very, very confused. I'm just kind of standing, very nervous. Why would you risk your lives to come here to barter? Worthless idiots. Who can't do what they're told! And she just barks out, and her voice just echoes, reverberating off the walls. You hear swords dropping, spears clattering beyond, and silence.
I have
Honestly,
so much.
it's. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Honestly, it kind of seemed like the right thing to do. Like they're really stupid. Don't get me wrong, but they're kind of helpless and like a little adorable because of how stupid they are. And we knew they were in trouble, and they were going to go get themselves blown up with either dynamite or dynamite and a worm. So we figured maybe we could buy them safety. We don't have much, but if we can take them with us to the surface, then you will never have to see them again. Then maybe we can keep them away from dynamite in the future.
Just pacing around the room. Comes to reside kind of behind the kobolds. Fingers kind of curling down on shoulders. But I do adore my pets.
You decided to talk to us because of kindness that the group showed to you. And we decided to show kindness to them because they talked to us. And they were trying very hard to make up for their wrongdoings. To the point where they were going to get themselves killed. Trying to get that stupid gigantic worm that's down there. So what good is it to you if you send them away and you don't want to give up your pets because you can't stand ownership transferring to anyone else? They would have been in the belly of a worm anyway. So would you have gone down and fought the worm for them? I don't think so.
But they are mine. Isn't that right?
If she's still hovering around the kobolds,
A little
I'm
bit.
gonna stand up and walk over. And if she's too close to like interpose myself between her and the kobolds, then I'm gonna get as close as I can.
Alright. She's kind of standing right behind them, kind of blocking, like, interposed herself between you and what appears to be your only exit. As you get closer, watch some of the playful demeanor drop.
You see, that's like part of the problem I think we're gonna have in negotiating here is that like they already kind of got a new chieftain, and I want to like make it right because we didn't really know about you when it happened, but they can't stay here, so they're gonna come with us.
Watch as she kind of takes a step back. Watches her eyes flash green, black. Just hear this ripping tear as the form spreads out. Giant wings fold back. Just the long serpent-like neck kind of swinging around, coiling in front of the kobolds. In a very motherly, protective sort of, kind of a playful bat. Just kind of backhand one of them to go stumble. Well, that's where you're mistaken. This isn't a negotiation. You have one choice. Make an offering that doesn't insult me.
Not that
What
I
is
don't
I
want
Bill
this
do
to
in
happen.
this
but
Wait,
yeah,
wait,
what happens
Yeah.
with Bill?
I want to wait. Do I recognize? I mean, is this shape for sure what the shape is? I think it is.
Yes, this is a very massive dragon.
On a scale of 1
That's
to
how
ancient,
TPK.
how ancient is it?
It's pretty big. It's pretty
I think we're gonna.
You would
die.
like an offering, would you? Take my sword, and then I just charged,
Okay.
sword in hand.
I didn't want this to happen, but I was fully expecting it to.
All right. You charge in. Go ahead and make a strength check, please.
Oh, the one thing I could do. Natural one.
Oh my god.
Dude, how many natural ones have we rolled tonight?
For a 7.
At least
Okay.
7.
Well, I think that a 26 beats you.
Oh,
So
yes.
I
And
leave
you go
now, right?
running in. You go running in, and she just, like she did with the kobold, bats you aside like a gnat. Your sword just scatters across the ground. Ah, feeble attempt from an old man too stubborn to die. Or maybe it's because you've forgotten.
Forgotten what? And my hip really hurts.
You come in here to offend my sensibilities. And you have the gall to ask questions. You should leave before I change my mind.
I'm gonna cast Bless on the 3 kobolds.
What level spell is that?
1.
She waves her hand. Paw, claw, what you want. Watches the magic just dissipates, spraying off of them.
Really? I cast Bless on the 3 kobolds again.
She just smiles. Leave. Take them. Be gone.
Let us know about that favor.
Her form shift back. She strolls right up to you. A very strong grip grabs over your shoulder, and you can actually feel like your skin tints in response. Hardening. Ready.
Oh no.
I will.
You broke up.
I will.
I blow her a kiss and then very gingerly mother hen the kobolds out of the room.
Lance, you should leave this cabin.
No, you may
Alright.
take that.
How much you want for it?
Consider it a gift.
Oh shit,
She gives
Gifts come
a
with strings.
wicked smile.
you're really nice, lady. I mean, not from
Lance,
kidding, Bobby. You're not bad.
I'm gonna jog over to Bobby and
Okay.
walking out with him.
Thank you,
Lance,
Migosh.
Yeah, buddy.
Your sword lays scattered across the cavern where you were kind of batted away.
I guess we'll jog over to the.
She holds up a... Leave it.
Just like a normal sword? I look to Bobby.
That lady want me to leave my sword. I chased that dragon away.
Yeah. You killed the dragon, but if you grab your sword, the dragon will come back. Like, sacrificial sword.
It's a curse upon it.
Yeah. If you grab the sword, dragon won't come back.
Migosh,
kind
you
of-
have never steered me wrong.
I kind of shove the kobolds towards the hallway and just like bitterly walk back and just glare at her and pick up the sword. Give the old man a little bit of dignity. Come on.
No, don't touch that sword. It's cursed with the dragon.
We'll decurse it on the way out. I start walking back towards the front.
Make an intimidation check.
Ooh, I'm not good at those.
Least intimidating person ever.
Guidance?
7.
7.
I think I can
Guidance?
cast guidance in that situation. Just like scary face.
You look back. Stoic face. She
I don't
hasn't
look back.
moved.
I don't look back. I'm just going for the door.
She
Her-
exit the cavern. The voice sings out behind you. Low rumble. The sword isn't. It's cursed.
All I heard was curse.
Shit.
The sword isn't the only one that's cursed.
Okay.
The sword isn't the one that's cursed.
Working on it.
Hey, Lance, can I see that scabbard real fast?
Yeah, totally.
Alright, thank you. And I lay it at the cavern entrance and keep on walking.
Here, what the fuck?
I'll jump back over and grab it.
No, don't. Gifts come with strings, and we already have enough strings as in those four. Don't take anything that could be used as a bigger favor for us.
She's the one that told me to put it away.
I'll stick my sword in it.
Lance,
Assuming
please trust
it's
me.
gonna go in the back.
You can strap it. Yeah. She just gives you a wink.
God damn it, it's the one that's cast!
Hi, nice lady.
We'll see each other soon. You have my word.
Alright. See you next time. Thanks for the go boats.
I'm glad I could help you with your dragon problem, fair lady.
Somehow Bill's become the nice guy.
Oh,
Alright.
Zip, Zug, Zach, Surge, Free. Huzzah.
Just wet puddles behind them.
I don't know if that's piss, shit, or tears, but good job.
Probably a mix of yes. Drazik just stone cold, silent, sweating.
How's Skitter looking?
Hanging back.
I'm beelining it straight out. Past the kobolds, past the tents, straight back the way that we came at a brisk walk.
As we leave, I'm gonna look at the figure of the.
Hey, man. I didn't tell her you let us in. We gotta pay up.
Make a deception check.
I mean, I didn't tell her he let us in. That's not deception.
That's 100% deception.
That's
Trying to con this man out of their money.
100% truth. Alright, so that's a 9.
Nope. Nice try, alligator.
Hey, you said your mom's an alligator.
I don't even know what that means.
Neither do I, but you owe me some money. I didn't tell her you let us in.
I don't know you shit. You paid.
Alright, well that guy does. Hey, little guy, come over here. You owe me money.
He don't pay. I don't pay.
No, he pays both of us. Because neither of us said anything.
I don't buy it.
What don't you buy? I didn't say you let us in. You didn't say you let us in. This guy didn't have a choice in the matter, so he owes both of us.
Lance, get out of the fucking cave right now!
Alright, goddammit, fuck. Fuck you, you stupid alligator mom. Bye. Also, hope your mom's a lovely person. Sorry for calling her alligator. I don't know what that means, but fuck off. I'm leaving.
How dare you insult me, my mother, like that?
Are you home, mother?
Leave it. Leave it.
I don't have time for
Leave
this. Fuck off.
Oh, walk away.
Haven't you learned he's bad at leaving stuff? Scabbard is definitely cursed.
I'm just power walking down the corridor.
Okay.
afraid and aroused.
So I came into this world, that's how I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah. Like a very, like, Blizzard style dragon kind of encounter.
Thus how Dragonborn were created. Exactly in
mean-
this situation.
Yep. It's a known thing.
Afraid and aroused. Yes.
Not sure why. But you are.
I'm just gonna, as I'm power walking down the cavern to get away from the camp, I'm just gonna like look down at my chest. I'm like, good fucking job back there. Great help you are. Yeah, we can totally take on a dragon. Just go charge into the dragon's lair. It'll be great.
I was waiting for you. You did nothing.
I was waiting for you. You said you had tricks up your sleeve.
Hey, I was waiting for Bobby.
Assuming that he still hasn't learned to talk in his head.
Then about 15 minutes of power walking later, I'll slow the pace down a little bit. I'll just try to like catch my breath for a minute.
All right.
I'll take my time and inspect and use Arcana for a 12. See anything if I notice anything about the scabbard.
Seems like a very nice scabbard.
Perfect.
All right, you little fuckers. She was way bigger than 5 of you. We really need to work on your counting.
Well, we said at least 5.
Yeah, but I'm like,
And
don't
the
have to.
lying part. No more lying. Period. You owe us. You're not getting eaten thanks to us.
Oh yeah, that dude at the door didn't give me anything. So between the 4 of you, you owe me something.
But he took our gold.
Yeah, and you didn't take it back. So now you owe me.
Well, we were already in trouble. We had to pay.
You're alive, aren't you, fucker?
Now?
Yeah, because of us. You give each one of us a shiny. 1 shiny. Gold shiny.
Don't think they have shinies though.
Leave them and their shinies alone.
Oh, fuck. I didn't get fucking shit. This scabbard's awesome.
You got a scabbard.
Yeah, but fucking Harrow's gonna be fucking eyeballing me the entire time.
Yeah,
You then leave the scabbard.
No,
Yeah.
I need a place to put my sword. It's fucking
You just
inconvenient
always
as shit
leave it.
when I have to fucking punch somebody in the face and they'll be like,
I'm gonna
"Oh, shit,
grab the
wish I had
nearest
my sword."
kobold and push him in front of Lance. Here, he's your squire now. He'll carry your sword
Not,
for you.
not paying attention, just with my big walks, I kick him.
Sprawls out.
Harrow will help him up.
Sorry,
He
dude.
just left a bad situation. Like,
I'm not the one
that.
that threw him in front of a fucking
that-
dude that's 3 times their size.
Okay, clearly they have no concept of
Wow.
size. And also,
Clearly.
And clearly, you all have no concept of negotiation. Holy shit.
Hey, I'm
Again,
the only,
how are you all alive?
I'm the only
I don't
one
know, this one
that
even
walked out of there with
baffled me.
why
something.
do you think I didn't want to go and do that for that reason?
I negotiate like a motherfucker. See this scabbard?
No, you don't.
What else did you guys get?
I got 4
That's
kobolds.
what I thought. Fine, fucking
And I
Gary
got
wins.
Bill's sword, which
but
I
I
will
came
hand
in
back to him at this
second.
point. Great
Thank
job
you,
back
Sir
there,
Knight.
by the way. We could not have handled that dragon without you.
Yeah,
I
you
do
kicked
what
ass,
I
Bobby.
can.
Good job, dude. 1 strike. She was fucking down. Granted, she struck you. But fucking good job.
I am definitely worse for wear, but you should have seen the other guy.
I'll grab the next nearest kobold and push him towards Bill. Bill, this is your new squire. Make
Oh,
sure he takes his
hello.
medicine.
Shit.
I'll grab the guy that Harrow lifted up, knowing that he's now my squire.
What's your name? Zip?
And then I'm gonna hold up
Zed.
the other 2 squares in front of me, just like gesturing them to Harrow.
I'm not buying anyone.
Left hand or right hand?
They can help.
We have
if
to get
they
them to
want
the surface. They have to learn how to behave.
I'll take whichever one.
Which one of you
Don't
gives
really-
better massages?
They point at each other.
I said
Feel
no
like-
lying.
They shrug.
Alright, you take left shoulder, you take right shoulder. Let's see.
Hands don't move; they just fucking stay there.
Yeah.
This one's bonier. You go with her. You are now her squire. She's gonna teach you how to load guns. Don't shoot them at people.
I am not teaching anyone that. Absolutely not.
Zap, take this sword. It's real fucking
Strick
big.
squirms out of your grip. Gary, and shoves Skag to the side and darts forward. No! I learned how to shoot gun. Like that.
Neither one of you
Alright.
shoot one gun.
Fine, I'll take the bony one then. And I'll whisper into his ear as I pull him closer to me. Don't worry, I've got a gun too, and I'll actually teach you how to shoot it.
It just face lights up, smiles.
But don't tell anybody.
Hey, Zap,
Okay.
take my sword. Hold it, and then as we're walking, spit on it, and use a cloth, rub it till it's shiny.
Okay. Just smears dirt. It's just dirty
Good job,
hands
dude.
smears.
Alright, just hold that for a while. She's gonna get real pissed at me if I keep it in
Just
the sheath.
drags it behind. It's a huge sword and it's very heavy. You're just dragging it behind him.
Ain't nothing it hasn't dealt with before.
Like how he's just dragging like the tip of the blade and polishing the hilt as he goes.
Pretty much.
Can't do anything worse than a 50-mile-an-hour train throwing it out the window can do it.
It's definitely dented a little bit. I mean, Morrison did a pretty good job of
Bringing
Getting
up
it all-
stuff.
yeah, but it's still got some love.
Just sharp.
got a
That's all that
history.
matters.
Yeah. It's got a history.
Were you one of the ones who made the stones soup?
What was that?
Was he one of the ones that helped me with the stones in the soup?
Yeah, that was Zin. Hmm.
Okay, good. Remember, only 2 stones maximum. No more.
Why not 3 stones?
As you fuck, I'm the guy who owns you. 2 stones.
You do not own him.
Don't listen to him.
They are
Did they
not
just-
slaves, they are squires. They share in the treasure.
Yeah, you get treasure.
We're getting them
Means
to
I own
safety.
you. I pay you. You get shinies. You don't put more than 2 stones in.
That mean we go for Worm now?
Yeah,
And then
but-
we bring it back to Zedeg, right?
Oh, god damn it. We're your new masters.
So here's the thing. If you ever go back to Zedeg, all 4 of you guys are gonna get eaten. There's just we really
Right.
can't do much better on that one. She seemed pretty firm. She is not gonna budge.
But what
So-
if we have worms and shinies?
Yeah, she doesn't really care about worms and shinies that much. We tried.
We come back to it.
Okay, we can revisit this later. That's acceptable.
Okay, where now?
In the meantime, since you guys are now like honorary members of the Breakfast Club, working up to full memberhood status, you need your breakfast names.
Blood breakfast.
You're trying to talk.
It's kind of a thing that we do.
Zap, Your new name.
I
At the
say
top.
we name them Snap, Crackle, Pop, and Crispy.
Okay. Let's say Pop, because that's like Zip.
I'll get crispy.
All right, from
I
now
just want to know
you are Crackle.
Levi's reaction to all of this.
Oh, he's gonna shit a break.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Also, I didn't know how else to do this, so going along with the thing that we own them in my inventory, I have Zep, aka Pop.
There's actually if you go to extras, you can hit manage extras and like add a companion.
That's
But
a
I don't
place
know
I
if
never
that's,
look.
like,
But I do look
what
at my
they
inventory.
Actually are right now.
So, the kobold that I have as the squire, I will tell him to count the traps, to keep an eye out for the traps, to try and keep him preoccupied and teach him counting.
He gets up to about 5 every time, starts over.
All
Does
right,
he
but
collect
keep
the
track
traps?
of those 5s.
No, I mean, most of them can't. Like, you just kind of move around. There's just like, yeah, you would not want to attempt to disarm these. I'll put them that way. The
Makes
fact
sense.
that they are even functioning without killing the user is kind of a testament to dumb luck and stupidity in their own right.
All right, well,
Or maybe a lot of them have died.
Leave that too.
Hard to say. It could be either.
Alright, Pop.
I'm gonna resummon
Sounds
the
like-
ghost pony
Where the fuck
and
are we
ride
supposed
on
to
it
go?
with Crackle
Okay.
and teach him how to use the dragon pipe.
Well, I'm glad we wasted 2 days for that.
Hey, we saved 4 lives in those 2 days.
And got a sheath.
We saved 4, but we could have lost 12?
I think it's 11, but yeah.
That's kind of stupid math, though. Like, oh, I baked 12 pies. None of them were eaten. But there could have been. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
What the fuck is that analogy?
Yeah, just lost.
I think we did really good today. Everybody. And I really appreciate you guys backing me up and doing something stupid like that. For no reason other than it was the right thing to do.
you're welcome.
So, you guys make the journey back 2 days to where you started, back to the cavern with the booby traps, where you found the kobolds, before heading off proper direction. When you return, you do come back as you kind of come back in this area. The flump had been loosely following you guys for a while. You do find it on the way back, about a half day away.
Oh shit, look who it is.
What's up, Floaty?
We have the biggest party now.
Just a
Now
giant group.
there's officially 12?
Yep.
Oh,
Fucking
14
12-course
technically.
breakfast.
If we include Flump and Ralph, I think we're at 14.
No, it would be
13,
13.
13 with Ralph.
There's 6 of us, 4 of the kobolds, 1 Drezic, 1 Skitters, 1 Ralph,
And the flump.
and the Flump. So 14. Alright.
There's 5 of us, unless you're including.
5.
Oh, I'm including Kyle. So yeah, 13.
I don't count.
I just looked at the screens.
So. You
Does it
guys-
still kind of follow us along?
It's been like trailing behind you guys for the most part. Like,
Mostly
know.
hanging out with Levi.
yeah, it did not go all the way down into the into the Kobold Warrens that you guys went into.
So what you're saying is it's smart.
Maybe.
So as I like trot by on the horse, I'm gonna go give it a high five.
Tentacle.
Oh my god! Wait, do you want to see something really cool? I
What?
just
Only
saw a
imagine.
dragon. Oh no, not you. I'm talking to the flump.
It kind of floating along.
Oh, that's right. Well, if you do that memory thing again, pick mine because I got a really great close-up of some big old titties.
Okay. So, making your way back to that central chamber when you guys had first come. Take a moment, collect yourselves, almost like you had never left. In some sense, but it's also kind of weird to just be back. And Drezic kind of looks back like, all right, well, we have. What's about 3 cycles before we hit the grove? Be on your guard.
So we went through a day, right?
4 days?
It's been 4.
No. Coming back from the Dragon's Lair. Went through one day, and this is like the end of a day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kind of ending up back where you started.
We have way too many people in the group. I'm running out of cooking ingredients very quickly.
I mean, we go hunt worm.
Oh, fuck you. Just grab some mushrooms.
Hey, we have dynamite back now.
Oh, fuck you. Grab some mushrooms.
You can have your
Also-
dynamite back if you start telling the truth.
Giddes can also hunt if she is feeling up to it. If we start running out of food.
So, guys,
I'm also gonna just assume that Crackle is the kobold that I bartered the necklace for.
okay.
And I'm gonna put it back around his neck as we're riding.
Okay. We
Um,
happily accept it back.
Here in the couple nights where we have to make food to make sure Pop understands 2 rocks and nothing else. And if he has any mushrooms, show them to me first.
Probably a smart idea. The first day it comes back with just a whole armload of stuff. You're pretty good with these sorts of things, and you identify a fair number of them, especially that Drazic had pointed out, that are fairly toxic.
Yep. And so,
But everything soup.
There. Not everything. Delicious. Rocks. Kinda delicious. These
But
mushrooms?
not everything delicious soup. Everything soup.
Everything edible soup.
You eat them.
Yeah, you eat them. Tell me how you feel.
No, I'm okay.
Try this one.
Point to one that's like purple with like white dots all over it.
Can we give to him instead?
Did he point at one of the other kobolds?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Takes it. Okay. This good prank. Begins heading off towards Gary's kobold.
A minute later, I just look up from lighting my pipe, and I'm like, "Hey, fucking spit that out! Spit that out!"
Just beginning to foam at the mouth.
At least he went
The
to
others
the
are
one
just-
that has healing abilities.
Yeah, they're just cracking up. These are they're the kind of hearty, you know. But definitely an agreeable stomach. We'll put it that way. And you guys head off. Through the course of the day, you come to an intersection, and this cavern splits off in a couple different directions. Drazik kind of stops for a moment. We need to go this way. Points off down the left cavern. Watch. You know, some of you start to kind of head down that way. The flump stays back.
Uh-oh.
We noticed the
That little
flump?
fucker knows something that we don't.
Hera will telepathically reach out to it and ask, "Why aren't you coming with us?"
You get like these images and flashes that are danger.
How do you know that?
No intelligible response.
We'll protect you.
Goes. You see it kind of drift off out of sight around the other side.
Right side?
Down the other path.
Down the
The flump says it senses danger down this way. Do we know what's down here?
Drazik. All these caverns are dangerous. Can be.
And you're sure this is the only way out?
This is the way I know.
Well, this is
Flump
the way we
knows
gotta
better
go.
way.
You're really going to put your trust in that thing? How does it even know where it's going?
Telepathic abilities, it can probably sense something out there. It gets drawn to stuff.
What if it's like another ship or fucking mind flayer guy? Trying to stay away from that shit.
Yeah, but we have to go this way to get home. Otherwise, we're gonna be stuck wandering these caverns until we get lost, and then we'll never find our way out.
What if there's like another way?
I'll take
So-
whatever danger lies ahead over never seeing the sun again.
Harrow asks the flump if there's another way out to the surface.
The response you get is confident.
Is confident?
Confident.
Confident that yes, there is.
Not necessarily, but confident.
How long would it take?
As with most things down here, the passage of time is not measured in the same way as the surface.
Alright, well, the flump seems to think it radiates confidence about there being another way out. And the way that Drozic knows has danger, a considerable amount.
You don't know what lies down that other corridor, Jazik.
I have only gone this way.
I say we
head
trust Jazik.
We head down that other path. There could be. I mean, if it knows anything, I'm not exactly sure. But I do know these tunnels.
Alright, well, I just wanted everyone.
But you followed me into a literal dragon's den a few days ago, so I'm leaving this one up to you, Hera.
I want the group to be aware of the choices.
I can't sense what it's sensing or what you're sensing vicariously, so
Drozic,
Kind of.
how many cycles will it take to go your way?
It's what? One more day to the grove. 2 through it. And then another day and a half. Cycle and a half.
We got about 3 cycles left. Food. Unless we find a bunch of shit. Maybe skitters can catch the rodents. But if Flump's way takes us 6 days, I don't know if we're gonna make it.
It didn't give a amount of time of how long it would take.
I don't care one way or the other. I'm just letting you know. We got about 3 days left of food.
You see like the little glowing ball of light kind of float back around the corner. Eye stalks poke around the corner. Little tentacles and tendrils like clamp on the wall, like looking. And we'll pick up there next week.
Oh shit.
I don't want to make that decision.
Oh, balls.
Might sound bad. Risk starvation.
What?
Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, we'll be back for another crazy session next week. We'll see what happens.
easily one of the most stressful 45 minutes of D&D.
I wanted so much to fight that dragon, even though we would have gotten our ass kicked.
I think there was a chance we would have been alive at the end of it.
Maybe 1 or 2.
That would have been
Big maybe.
the definition of a deadly encounter.
Maybe.
Definition of what?
A deadly encounter.
Uh-huh.
Anyways. Stream stop.
Not yet.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Bye, everybody.
Oh, I